Hello, my people. Good evening to every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back here. If you are right here, please help us to share. Hello, my people. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are going to talk today in length. If you are here, just help us to share. Help us to share. Let others know that we are right here so we can kick start on this. We are going to talk about so many things today. As you all know, we started this poll since about 2 days now, almost 2 days. Okay, my families are already here. Mommy Diaspora, she's almost always the first mother of all. Good evening to every one of you. I say, right there, Benin no best. Benin no best. Okay, I see you right there. Thank you very much. For joining us, Peter Mode, Vivian, Rose. What's up? Eddie, Edos, Idaosa, Betty, Israel, Asemota, Glory, Asemota. Okay, we have 2 Asemota in the house today. Lucky, Edokagbo, Besma, I mean, Noragbe. Okay, Besma, you want to make me cut my tongue again this evening. Patricia, enough, a lovely sister. Good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for joining us. Please help us to share so we can take this further. As you all know that for a while now we have been deliberating. There's a lot of circulations on social media, on ground and everywhere, that Obaseki is not working, Obaseki is working, Obaseki is not working, Obaseki is working, is not working, is working. So there's a lot of argument everywhere. So we are going to play some series of videos where we are going to tally some of the expectations of some of us or some of the hope of some of us. So we're going to talk about so many things today. Naija Watch, I'm going to make this very clear to every one of you. For some people who think Naija Watch is against Obaseki, we are not against Obaseki. We are only checkmating the government, and that's our job. That's what we are doing here. If it was to be, for example, Pastor Sagi Zayamu, who is the governor, the same thing we are doing right now is what we are going to be doing. Okay? In fact, in case you don't know, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You have a platform or you don't have a platform, this is what you're supposed to be doing as a citizen of Edo State. Okay? As a citizen of Nigeria, especially a patriotic for that. The only way you can practice patriotism is by doing what we are doing. You don't expect us to fold our arms and look at this government and say, okay, they work, they're not working, not concern us. No, that time has passed. Okay, that time has passed where you think, oh, they work, they not work, it not concern me. No, it concern us. During the time of our fathers, our mothers, our forefathers, they were playing their own kind of selfish politics. But this time around now, we are playing a modernized politics. The modernized politics is where you checkmate your government, you follow them bomber to bomber, everything they are doing, you must show concern. I understand that most of us still have this perception of old days, because if you check most of the people that's attacking us, many of them are old. So their perception is still, maybe 80s, 70s, 60s, because they believe, okay, give them time, they go work. No, we the youth said we cannot do that no more. Because we don't have the time. We don't have the time. We are youth today. Tomorrow, we are going to be old. Okay? 8 years is a lot of years for you to fold your arms and waiting for the government to work. If they work, they don't work. And the best, like they normally say in the past, he work, he not work, he not concern me. After all, I not go vote again. Well, that's where we got it all wrong. You vote or you don't vote, your vote is still going to count. Your invisible vote. They will make it count. So you checkmating them, following them like this, put them under pressure to work. So my people, help us to share and let's do this. So we don't feel sorry for doing what we are doing. We don't feel apologetic for doing what we are doing. And we are not going to, feel that way. Never, ever. Can never see Governor Obaseki tomorrow and say, I'm so sorry for criticizing you on my platform. Why should I? If I insult him, of course I will say I'm sorry, but I can never be that stupid to insult the governor. Apart from he's the governor. He's an elderly man, and I can never insult him. So what we are doing here, if you understand politics, you should know we're supposed to criticize them. Yes, because if you don't criticize them, they won't do anything. So we are going to start from ITV. We're going to start from ITV. We have some couple of videos from ITV, from Channels TV that we are going to play. We'll show some face, we play some audio due to the right. Okay, show face, audio, show face, audio. Okay, that's what we're going to do now. Help us to share and let's kickstart. All right, if you're there with us, help us to share and let's kickstart on this. We have, yes, I'm just trying to get something right here. 1 minute, my people. Okay, we don't have, I thought we have ITV. Oh, we don't have that. I have to create one. Okay. All right, my people, help us to share while I create a credit for ITV. All right. I'm here. We are kickstarting. Normally, I came early, right? Nobody thanked me today. Say, Nigeria was you keep to time. Oh, nobody. The day why I not keep to time, all of now, I'm going to pepper me. Nobody say, Nigeria was you keep to time today. Oh. Good evening, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Vero Ogbe, Hero Morning, Leda Ike, Morige Osarieme, Collins OG. Good evening to every one of you right there. Thank you for joining us. John Etiosar is right there. Imande, see you. Thank you, my good people. Yes, we are kickstarting straight away because we have a lot to show today and we have a lot of deliberation. And I'm going to open the phone line for people to call in as well. And then we take it from there. Okay. All right. Let me just put a phone number there. As we go, we pick calls. As we go, because we are going to be here for a couple of minutes. As we go, we pick calls. Okay. Phone number is already scrolling there underneath. So I want you guys to listen to this one here. Arabusa Ogyokmun, good evening to you. Let's just do it. Good evening to you. Doreen Edward, good evening to every one of you. Thank you. Let's listen to this because now I don't want to be the one that will judge this. I want us to listen to some channels, some videos. Then you all will take the judgment from there. Then you call in and let us know what you think. You have right to support your governor if you want to, but please don't be biased. You also have right to criticize the governor. Please don't also be biased. Let's be fair in our judgments.
Of course, next to him is somebody who is also a very key and prominent player in the civil service space, Osaze Edige. Thank you as well.
You're welcome
for joining us on the program. So, gentlemen, let's begin our discussion this morning. I'd like to begin with you, Osaze. I mean, you have been very active. You've been in the forefront as far as calling government's attention to very burning issues, salient issues. Yeah. All right, is concerned. Let's look at Edo States, for example, as it stands today. How would you do an assessment of the level of development in Edo State today vis-a-vis what the people want to see, what the people have always expected?
Well, as you said, I've always been an advocate of good governance, social justice and human rights at its well. As of today in Edo State, I don't think the people of Edo State are be able to get what their expectations are in respect of campaign promises made by the present administration. And this has been a recurring decimal over the years that political leaders tend to make all manner of promises all manner of assurances, and at the end of the day, none or just a little of those promises are actually adhered to or brought to bear. We are in a state currently where not much development is seen, no discernible development is seen today in Edo State. The roads are not there, the traffic lights are not working, the street lights are not there. As a matter of fact,
okay, my people, as you all know, we are going to switch to audio now. As you know, we talked about this street light yesterday. So after all, I give credit to ITV right there, but you all know I didn't pay these people to go there to go talk about Governor Obaseki. This is natural, so we are going to take it fair. So my people, I can say we still have more people right here, you know, that is just joining us right now. I have a He's Done, I have Doreen again, I have Sandra Okuns, Cynthia, Amorgeva, Idaosa, Betty. Thank you, my people. Help us to share. So I want you guys to continue to listen to this one before we take it from there.
There have been so many cries here and there as to why has governor addressed the issue of kidnappings going on along our various express routes that connect to Benin City, like the Amuchi Road, the Benin Akure Road, the Lagos Road. So many of these things are giving people concerns. So it appears the government is docile. It appears the government have lost focus on what to do by making sure that Edo people actually get what they voted for.
It's not possible. It's too early to jump to a conclusion, given the fact that some people would argue that the government is still making efforts to settle down, get its foot on the ground. Then,
okay, that is true. That's what some of the people that who normally call into our shows are saying. Okay, we are getting there. Okay, we're going to take our time today. We're going to analyze this a bit by bit. You know, this is what some people call into my show. This is what they are saying. Gives the governor some time to relax, to settle down, to do this, to do that, whatever. So we are going to talk about that time. That time that some of you are advocating for, that to give to the governor for 5 years in office. Many of us say cry for time. Okay, I would like you guys to continue to listen to what they will say on this video.
And hopefully in a short time, we'll start to see the manifestation of all of the efforts being made on the ground.
No, that's not correct. Why I say that's not correct is we are looking at 5 years. Given that this the second tenure of Governor Obaseki'S.
So in a sense, it's a continuation.
It's a continuation. So one cannot use that as a yardstick or like a kind of excuse for the people not to see the development they're actually aiming for.
Right.
The insecurity issue we are looking at today, if not for the vigilante men who have actually tried to reduce the level of insecurity in the Benin metropolis. And I also hear that these guys are not put under any payment. And the government collects 750 million naira every month as security vote. What is this money used for?
But is it really? I mean, let me take you up on the issue of security vote. By the way, we've heard figures like 500 million.
Yeah.
For the first time in my entire life, in 2018, I got to see the budget for Edo State, for example. I saw it was clearly stated that security votes will be 500 million per month. But again, you get people say things like it has been jacked up. There's been an upward review. It is now 750 million.
Yes.
Can we really authenticate all of these figures?
These things are out there. Budget documents are out there. Okay. And budget performances. You can also have access to these documents.
Okay.
Because the new standards by some of these like World Bank, the new order to governments that they must upload their budget document on their website and the performances as well.
By way of encouraging open governance.
So you get to see some of these things and then just a lot of us don't have time for things like that. So when a budget.
All right, my people, as you all know, they are deliberating right now on the budget, the monthly budget, the 31-day, 30-day, 29 or 28 days budget every month, every single month. All right. Okay. The minimum that they agree, the host agreed that he has seen is $500 million every single month. For some of you calling us, Niger Watch, leave Governor Obaseki alone. My Governor Obaseki is my God. Governor Obaseki is my this. $500 million. That's the minimum. Okay, the minimum figure. Why the month is 750 million. Okay, let's stick with the $500 million. Between you and I, do you think Governor Obaseki or Edo State government are actually utilizing or spending 100 million every month in Edo State? This is a security budget. We're not talking about buildings, infrastructures, and all that. No, we're talking about security budget between you and I. The way you see Edo State say be so. All the project that Governor Obaseki is doing, of course, Governor Obaseki is working. I didn't say it's not working, and I will never join the people that will say it's not working. But it's not doing enough. That's what I'm saying. What Niger Watch Challenge stands for, that Governor Obaseki is not doing enough. And every job or every project, infrastructure project that the governor is currently doing, all is pending. Yes, almost all is pending. We have lots of works going on that I've seen. Okay. Are you going to tell me that the governor is spending like 100 million? Or like, okay, to be fair, let's say 250 million every month? No. The answer is no. It's not. Now we're talking about the security situation, the insecurity in those states. The vigilantes are not being encouraged. We'll be talking about these people for a while, and we stopped. But they have started complaining again now. They don't have good weapons. They don't have bullets. They don't receive good payment. Nothing is being, no encouragement from the government and all that. Trust me, how do you want a security personnel not to take bribes if you don't look after them? Let's continue to listen to this.
Budget of 2020, you can get to see its performances, because when they are releasing 2021 budget, you see if say XYZ amount was released for that particular item in that budget document or not. So these figures are out there, and one of the things that security votes is one of the items that is responded to amongst every other item in the budget document. Because I don't know, because of it is not probable. It's not an item you probe. It's not subject to investigation.
So there is minimal scrutiny.
It doesn't even appear. It doesn't even exist. There's no scrutiny, no probe. It doesn't even exist because they see it as an exclusive item that shouldn't be. There's so much questions should be asked about it that it has to do with the exclusiveness of the government or the governor, as the case may be.
This is one of the things I talked about yesterday. When some people called in here, they were attacking me. I talk about probing, right? I asked Governor Obaseki to probe Oshomole. Some people say no need. If you probe Oshomole now, he will be distracted from working and all that. If Governor Obaseki did not probe Oshomole, Oshomole refused to probe Lucky Benedion, and nobody will probe Governor Obaseki. So what they are saying here, in case you don't get it, it means these people, they just run the government how they like, because nobody is coming to ask them questions. That's what it means. It means that nobody go come ask them questions forever. What they're supposed to be doing by uploading documentations every month for the public to see and all that, they don't care. It's just like the way we have a group now. We have a project tomorrow we are running, and people are asking me, Niger Watch, how will they spend money? I say, when I not worry. As long as we are spending money, nobody should ask me questions. That's what it means. The money that the public donated. Now, the same public are asking me, how will they spend this money? I'll not say, I bet. In fact, I'm not going to answer. Do you know how painful is that? You not go answer. You are not responding to any kind of critiques. You are not responding to any kind of questions. You are not responding to any kind of agitations because you are not interested. That's what Governor Obaseki'S is doing now. And that is what the previous government did as well. Like some people also call into our show saying, we will not attack Oshomole like this now. So make una just leave Obaseki. Nobody attack Oshomole like this. So why some people go say, so I beg, you know, make una let her walk, make una not distract him. After all, not be only Obaseki na spoil the state. Obaseki cannot do it all. Sometimes I ask myself, these people, do you review your thinking? Do you review your speech, or do you listen to yourself when you are talking in public? One, let me tell you, some of you are older than me, but now where my sense reach, but there they talk rich. But I believe I know small. Let me tell you something. Because this kind of lifestyle, this kind of way have been in existence, because of that, we shouldn't talk to change it now. Because Oshomole lived like that, nobody talked to him. So Obaseki turned. Nobody, I bet more not talk to Obaseki. Could I not talk to Oshomole? Why not they talk to Obaseki? Abi? So how do you expect this to work like that? So my people, let's continue to listen to this.
So that is corruption embedded in an open document, so to speak. So the truth of the matter is, where we are in Edo State today, a lot needs to be done.
I'm going to allow you just to step on your brakes for a minute, and I'll get back to you in a while. But Curtis, let me talk to you about KPIs, key performance indicators. A lot of persons have advanced opinions about quality of leadership in Edo State, developments, and so on and so forth. And then you're asking yourself, by what standards do we judge the performance of the government in Edo State under Governor Godwin Obaseki? I mean, judging from the civil society perspective, for example.
Okay, talking about the standard, the factors should be looked into. It is development is something that is very visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. One will see if there's any significant progress in terms of development. You will see it like during under Oshomole, we saw the Red Roof Revolution and all that. Even as at that time, we were still very, very on the position that Oshomole is still not doing the right thing as expected.
Okay, people, we'll continue with audio on this one. Don't worry, you will listen to it. What we are saying here is you cannot expect, because the previous government were not attacked, because of that, we shouldn't attack the current government. It doesn't work like that. If you check during the time of Lucky Benedion, social media were not in existence at that time. If you check during the time of Oshomole, social media were there, but not this active the way it is now. In fact, you will be surprised, the prospective governor, you might probably have more people attacking them. Because at the moment, it looks like we are the standout people that is attacking. Who is calling now? Please just hold on. I don't want to talk now. You understand? So you guys should understand that. Don't call in to say nobody attack Oshomole. Why not they attack Obaseki? Nobody talk to Oshomole. Why not they? So why can't we do it in a reversed way? Like Obaseki, where you love, where you support in a biased way, say Obaseki not send Oshomole to prison. Oshomole not send Lucky Benedion to prison. Now, who go send Obaseki to prison? Or in your mind, you think Obaseki is a saint, right? No, it's not. So make we continue to listen from here. Then we'll go listen 2 minutes. Then we'll talk about the appointments that came up today. There's a breaking news. We have appointment that that came up today, but let's listen to 2 minutes here, then we'll take it from there.
Writing as expected, but we have seen recently that we are retrogressing instead of progressing. What could be described? I could best describe the Obaseki'S led administration that currently development is Filistima. Due to the abysmal performance of Gordon Obaseki'S led administration, I would say generally that development is experiencing stagnation.
Sorry, I just want to put this in so you can expand your narrative better. Some persons have also advanced the argument of the circumstances that were associated with the movement of the governor from the APC to the PDP and all of the intrigues playing out within the PDP as it stands today, for example, from all that we continue to hear. Aren't those also factors that are in play in this narrative?
So he's decamping from one political party to the other of the political structure. Has nothing to do with the development of the state or his ability to come up with developmental programs. The problem we are seeing that it seems that the governor is not concerned about the development or the well-being of the citizens of the state.
When we see the governor talk about these issues and the passion with which he pursues these issues.
Yes, this is 5 years gone. Talking about it, signing an MOU doesn't transmit to bringing development to the people. Is Obaseki going to use the next the 5 years and the 8 years of his administration to sign MOU without seeing a visible transmitting this MOU into reality? The political structure has nothing to do. We are saying that it's not concerned about the development of Edo State. Now, the security aspect of it, we are experiencing an episodic growth in the state due to the worsening security, because you cannot expect the state in an unstable environment like Edo State that will have serious security challenges to have any meaningful development. Just recently that we saw on media that it was showing a picture of signing another memorandum of understanding with some foreign bodies that they're going to build a mall. Should they be talking? Should the governor of the state be talking about building a mall when that should be the responsibility of a council or of a local government council? The state government should be talking about a meaningful development. If you go to other states, it will be visible.
Okay. If you go to other states, for example, now if you Governor Wike, that is the same party with Governor Obaseki, is performing well. In fact, he's doing excellently well. Governor Wike have actions. He doesn't take rubbish. He speaks to his people. He communicates. He's doing all his infrastructure projects. He's doing them perfectly. Governor Obaseki, you people are saying, now intellectual man. They try, they talk because they work on the hand. They do. Who cares about those things? Who cares? Nobody, nobody works like that anymore. Nobody have that patience anymore. And the painful part of it is that you guys who lives abroad, many of you who lives abroad, you are living a better life in abroad. You are the one calling in to say we should leave governor alone. Can you take your time, please? Take your time to look other governors' performances in Nigeria. Please, at least, if you are attacking me, if you are attacking me with facts, I would love that. Do you know what will happen? I'll be dumbfounded, then I'll be silent. You can actually silence me with facts. When I talk, you say, no. Nigeria was wait there. Let me tell you something. Then I'll stand and fold my arms. Don't just call. Leave Obaseki alone. And whenever I ask some of you questions, you cannot even answer a single question. I've asked some of you, please, sir, thank you for calling in. I normally show you guys respect, right? I give you respect, and I'm supposed to receive the respect back. But some of you are very rude. I don't get it back. But that's fine. I normally say, please, sir, please, madam, can you tell us 3 things that the governor is doing? You don't know. You don't even know your principal that you are supporting. You are not checkmating him. You don't even have the record of the things that he's doing that you can be proud of. You just call in because they said make people call in and just start talking. It's not right. If you mention Lagos now, people go attack you. Don't use Lagos to compare those states. Don't ever. Lagos State used to be the capital city. If you mention London, don't ever try it in your life. If you mention America, don't ever. If you mention Europe, don't. If especially you want to die. If you mention Delta State, don't ever. No, they compare those states with Igoriaki. I believe saying I go better pass because nowhere now, nobody, no, don't ever. Now they hear. It's very sad. Same people calling me, attacking us, that we are against the governor, failed to understand, or maybe some of them are just new followers, but failed to understand that Niger Watch channel is the only channel who gave their platform to supporters to campaign for their principals. 2, we gave our platform to 2 Governor Obaseki'S principals, supporters to support their principal, which Governor Obaseki, throughout the September election, throughout. 2 of them. Why 3 from Pastor Sage Zeyamu? In fact, during that time, we were still accused that we use our platform to support Governor Obaseki. I cannot give you a platform at the same time I'll be telling you what to say. I cannot give you a platform at the same time I'll be giving you a script on what to say. Many of these people that I gave my platform to, they are educated. So they know what to say on how to promote their principles. So you now think if, for example, say now Pastor Sage Zeyamu win, I for say, oh, thank God. No. I can only say thank God if he's working. Governor Obaseki win. Everybody celebrated it. Almost everybody. Even some Pastor Sage Zeyamu supporters. So, okay, it's all right. You don't win. Make we join here together. Make we work. Many of them, I saw their videos then. All right, that's fine. Governor Obaseki have won. Let's join here together to move Edo State forward. Fine. Our channel, we don't support APC or PDP. We only checkmate them. That's what we're doing. Governor Obaseki only moved to PDP because APC was too hot for him at that particular time. The overheat from Pastor Sage Zeyamu and Oshomole was too much. And Edo people actually supported Governor Obaseki during that time because of the way Oshomole treated him. I'm not against Governor Obaseki, but we are checkmating him. Please get that clear. If you want to call in anytime, any day to oppose us, please have facts. And I'll respect that. Because not be everything me know now. There are some things we don't know. So you calling in is your duty to tell me. Just tell me, say, okay, no, Niger, what you are getting it all wrong. This is what you're supposed to say because this is my fact. So area like this, so things like this. Yes, don't just call in and be. Governor Obaseki is working. Make una give him time. Una no attack Oshomole. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean nobody attack Oshomole. Because of that, everybody should fold their arms not to attack Obaseki. Everybody they sleep, not at the same time. Everybody till they wake up. All right. So now we play this before we show the breaking news from the appointment today.
Go to that. You see several flyovers being built. You see several infrastructural developments. But what are we to write home about in Edo State? You go to Saple Road, If you are applying through Sapele Road, you stay 3-4 hours in traveling within a 2-3 kilometer. And the government have come up to say that you cannot use the state money to develop a federal.
But that has always been the argument, even long before Obaseki became governor of Edo State.
We have seen a situation whereby Lagos State, for instance, some time ago, the federal government cut off allocation to Lagos State some time ago, and they were able to come up with development. With Edo State as it stands right now, we are being very, very unfortunate. We are like a child that have whose both parents are not responsible or responsive. In a situation whereby a father will say, "Oh, I will not buy a Christmas clock for my child," and the wife will also say, "Oh, because the father did not buy, I will not also buy." What will be the fate of that child if the federal government have refused to listen or hearken to the cries of the citizens? What should be the response of the government? Should the government also say, because the federal government did not do the needful, they will not also do the needful?
Okay. Like some people who called us a few days ago, who said we should send a woman with a 3-month-old baby to Abia State. While some of them called in and said we should send the girl to Buhari. That baby was born in Edo State. Automatically, the baby is a citizen of Edo State, right? That baby's father is from Edo State, Ekboma. Automatically, the baby is a citizen of Edo State. These people who called in did not think about that at all. They did not just think, okay, this 3-month-old baby, let me think about how we can help this child first. Nobody have even asked us ever since how far now Waka, because they believe Nigeria Wash, with the plug money for up till they do things. Of course, I'm trying my best. If you cannot support, which I'm not asking that you must support, encourage us. If you know we are going out of lane, of course you can advise us. That's not a problem. But you calling in a biased tune. You can see some people calling in, they are so angry. Like one man called me yesterday saying, shut up. Hey, you people talk too much. Shut. Can you imagine? If I block that kind of a person now, they'll say, oh, Nigeria Wash is strict. Sometimes you need to. If not, these people will ruin it for you. Okay, today, Governor Obaseki or Edo State government finally, okay, I'll put that one on the screen, 1 minute. Finally, Edo State government have appointed some people, okay, and while some people is on screening. The only surprising part of this is that before I search this out, just listen to 2 minutes of this, then we take that out. 1 minute.
To what extent have they built it? The industrial park that they signed the memorandum of understanding, to what extent have they developed it? Now, the problem is not even him signing the MOU or commencing a project. We have also understand that the government system, the governance system in Nigeria is discontinued as against a continual government in every other places. Now you see that the Adasosomole projects or rather legacies is being destroyed or abandoned by this present government. If you go to the museum, you will see the fountain that was built and the
water fountain that
was built is being, as you go to that place, it's like a desert. You see the water storm project has been abandoned.
But the government raised very salient concerns about the issues around the water storm project. Talked about how that there had been misappropriation.
That is the problem. Just the way his own administration is misappropriating funds for the same project that he has embarked on. Now the problem.
Okay, my people, God, Governor Obaseki, don't worry. We day your neck, Nigeria was day your neck. No worry. Even though other people, some people are gullible, we are not. All right, today. Governor Obaseki, this is the letter there. I don't know whether I'm going to see him, but I go read them on and don't worry. Unfortunately, some of our youth make I feel drink my coffee, my people. All right. some of our youth that will be patiently waiting for them to get appointment from Governor Obaseki. Governor Obaseki don't face some people. Kai. Oh no, Governor, why? Why? These people, they fight for you, not be small. Eh? Come make us surprise. I don't see these people name for here. Gotta ask myself, what did happen? Eh? What did happen? Kai. Now, wow. I don't know how they want to face how they want to face the public for this one. Oh. Eh? So let me read first. Because some youth really work for this governor, to be honest. They work for this governor. But not even driver. Give them maybe they be driver. You even give a special advisor. You never give them. What they happen now? All right, let me read. Government special announcements. The Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has approved the appointment of 2 special advisors and forwarded the names of 11 commissioner nominees to the Edo State House of Assembly for confirmation. Today, now this one happened on date September 28, 2021. The 2 special advisors are Crusoe Osaigi. And I know say Crusoe Osaigi, now he dey for in charge of media right from time for Governor Obaseki. In fact, now he issued that money wall of the country fight for one time. And so he don't feel they deal with the government anyway, who has been appointed as special advisor, media project, and Sarah Esangbedo Ajose Adiogun, who is special advisor, strategy, policy, project, and performance management. The commissioner nominee, whose names have been forwarded to the Edo State House of Assembly, include, make I begin to read the names. Make one surprise. Now, to be honest, you know how many times I don't read these names? I read. I can't even remove my gun go like this. I can't do one like this. I remove one. I can't look. Where I go see those people where me know say they walk skater for Governor Obaseki. I don't see these people name for inside though. Because they say, what did they happen? Because what did they saw? Because I know say some of these people they insult everybody, not be small. In fact, they demolish, scandalize, mutilate. In fact, nobody will they not insult because of Obaseki. Some of these people call me countries, okay. Their names supposed to be here. Because Obaseki, say we they deal with your administration, not be small. But if you not give us something, now me not go vex because I not deserve them. 1, I not work for you. 2, I not expect you to give me anything. But those people will work for you. I consider they work out their life. But I love how they laugh. But I love how they laugh. You see, some of una, we go they fight. You go fight everybody within this whole world. It the name say you are fighting for the governor. Normally, you don't supposed to be fighting for the governor. Normally, you're supposed to be fighting for the people, not the governor. All you need to do for the governor is to be telling the governor the truth. Now, see these special advisors when they are a place, so they're not going to ever tell governor the truth one day. You know why they're not they talk truth? Because they want make governor continue to they love them and they don't want to lose their job. You understand? So that is it. They don't ever want to lose their job. So they can never ever tell the governor the truth. They just say special advisors. Now, in fact, fear no go even let the near governor go advise him. Say, His Excellency, I wanted to advise you. They for their entire life, they don't fit try him. They all put them for 150,000 naira a month. Now that they receive 150K, that if it's too big, 200,000 or 250. This is one of the things I'm still talking about. That poverty is one of the reasons why you see some of the Edo youth are fighting themselves. It's poverty. It's just the truth. It's poverty. Sometimes in a week, I spend more than 500K just to put smile on other people's faces in a week. Now, somebody now fighting skater to make sure, say, he destroy other people's personalities, he destroy other people's names in the name of 250,000 naira in a month. But Governor Obaseki not fit pay people like us. He not fit. Governor Obaseki come employ me and they pay me 500K every month. I rebuke it. It's not possible. So you know fit. And you know, say, they know they look people like us. They know people where they hungry. Now, these people, they receive like two. I also told now 150 a year. Now me go put man for 250. Because for me, I grow up in a way, if I have a budget of ₦1 million naira, before I engage on that budget, I'll make sure I have 3 million naira. I always make sure I have times 3 of anything I want to do. In case any disappointment crept inside that budget, then you can be able to resist it. The same way I think, I make me say, okay, some people say, no, advisors now 150,000 naira that they give them. Me go put them for 250 because $1 don't high now, right? If you don't have 300,000, is that enough for you to destroy other people's names on social media? In the name you are protecting the governor, in the name you are working for the governor, in the name you love the governor. It's not only your governor, my brother, my sister, my friend. Is our governor. If you go ask Governor Obaseki just now for back, say, what do you think of Naija Wash? I bet you Governor Obaseki not go talk say Naija Wash hate time. Go say Naija Wash is checkmating us. Naija was not a problem for us. Now so you go talk and reach. Because I don't just come on air to fabricate things that is not in existence. Anyway, let's hope. They say 3 years still far. Maybe governor will give some of the commission later, but the name of the commissioners, make I read them, we'll never know. Somebody say now 150,000. They don't write down for here. Because now they tell me, I don't confirm everywhere. Now 150,000 naira. 150K. Now be 150K. Because of 150K, so people destroy. They create enmity everywhere all over the world. Just 150K. More by saying at 300K. Is 300K enough for you to destroy people's names? How much me they pay my own workers? In combine, how much are they pay them? I never tell any of my workers say month reach, I'll say I beg wait to I beg this month. Get you everything your bill. The weather not clear like that. I beg make I pay you next month. It's not possible. We have a name to protect. I can never destroy my brother's name, anybody's names, in the name of promotion, in the name you want to grow. It's wrong. It's wrong. All right, let's move on. Number one, maybe I may not read this thing well, or I may not see and well, but make I call their names. Maybe I will see some people names for inside, but let me continue. Number one, Oluwole Osamudiame Iyamu San. Number two, Professor Mrs. Obey Okoria. Number three, Dr. Joan Osa of Viawe. Number four, Osaze Etan Zami. That was my brother. Oh. He was the former chief of staff. Even they put my own brother name for there. People waiting. Some people, your name not this side. Oh, I pray because anyway, they will give my brother. You know why? You know, this one of my blood. I not be my mantle. I felt on that before. Say Osaze, the former chief of staff, now my brother, right? The former chief judge, now my sister. So, but in the day, Obaseki don't say, okay, Osaze, your brother they destroy me for Naija wash, you don't go there here. See how some of la for not to know say Obaseki know say what me they do. Now so it's supposed be good media supposed to be checkmating all politicians. My brother Dave did there. Saze Etan, you too much, you too much, you too much. All the way from America. Now he come, now he fly, come, he come become chief of staff for Edo State. As him come out now they put this guy we did there. So all right, we'll move on. Number 5, Monday, Osaigbofo. 6, Maria Edeko, Esquire. Number 7, Joseph Eboigbe. Number 8, Moses Agboko. Number 9 is Soken Omo. Number 10, Andrew Ewanta. Number 11, Mrs. Otse Momo Omorogbe. Number 12, number 12, not the. Number 30, number 30, not still there. Number 40, let me see. I don't understand. I bet me check out for that side because there are some names I'm trying to see here. It's not here. Help me to check from your end if you can see those names because this is not fair. Governor Obaseki, this is not fair. How you go put my own brother name? Me where they say they spoil you. Me where they say they do my brother name dead there. And these people who really work for you, they know that they not dead there. And my brother now, you know, straight 2 times now in one carry position. So it's chief of staff. Automatically now you go and become commissioner. Governor Obaseki. Then they cut my video, call they give you, they say I bad. Upon say I bad, you still go to choose my brother again. Wait till they happen now. Governor Obaseki, wait till they saw. Governor Obaseki na man we get sense. Governor Obaseki get sense. You know the verse if you criticize him. But I believe say one thing you don't go like. Even me don't go like him. So you carry the insult him. Criticizing any government is welcome. All right, we'll continue to read. Let me look at the comment section. Mom, the Aspera said, Nigeria was even if it is 500,000 a month, it's not enough for anyone to destroy his or her own brothers or sisters. Exactly. Exactly. You know? Exactly. Oh, exactly. Exactly. And the mother of this house, you don't talk about. You don't destroy people's name. No, wait till they saw Governor Obaseki. So when you do so, these people they'll cut through mat later. They said some of them don't they use style the throw mat, but anyway, now make maybe want to remove my glass. Just now saying whether some of their names they here, but not they, and what is happening. Because these people beat anybody to make sure say now only I go they close to you. So what is happening now? Governor Obaseki, why are you doing this? Governor of Edo State. Don't be so. What about driving position? We're not getting vacancy for that. What about cleaning position? No vacancy there. What about Mona they talk for there now? Now let me they talk for here. What about those people they open door for you? Wait till I call them. Because you know they will by yourself, they open your door. People they do, they open door for you, you enter inside car. People they open the door, you still come out. Call them. All those positions not there. Give them. This is not fair. It's not fair. If that person don't beat everybody, finish, insult everybody everywhere, loses good friends all over the world. Upon all that, just forget them like that. It's not fair. Our governor. No, to be fair, it's not fair. To be fair, it's not fair. To be fair, it's not fair. Okay, let me continue. Anyway, more than not fair, so I don't remove my glass. I don't remove everything. I not still see him. I not see what I supposed to see for a year. I not see him. The names with me they expect. I not see him. And this is wrong. Why the appointment of the two special advisors take immediate effect, the commissioner nominees will await screening and confirmation from the Edo State House of Assembly. Barrister Osarodion Ogie, Esquire, Secretary to the state government. Hey God, Barrister Osarodion Ogie, Barrister Osarodion Ogie, we do not do so, not good though. We do not do so. Ibiasi ghetto. Anyway, let me read further. Because this is all they sweet me for Bele. Listen in life. Don't break bridges. I don't know how they tell you, talk on this parable. Or don't break bridges because of whatever you are expecting. All my life, I've never betrayed nobody. All my life. Tell anybody, make a comment if I don't betray them. I don't say some of part of my life. All my life. It's not part of me. I can never do it by the special grace of God. Why? What am I going to gain from it? All my life, I've never betrayed nobody. In fact, all my life, I've never done any kind of business, a dubious business, the kind of business where you would think of betraying anybody. Those that knows me very well, they do watch me. Some of them might be here right now. I've never. But people always betray me though. But you know why I like it? I realize that whenever people betray me, they push me further to my success. All my life, I've never go on social media and start destroying people's names. I can never do it. What am I going to gain from this? We have somebody calling. Okay, let me take this call. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. I beg, no insult me, oh. Now, truth, I did talk for you, oh. No insult me, oh.
Because I know so not true. No cause war. We not fit fight to beg. Because the way they talk, like come be like say one thing another. You know, say man tell you one thing, you don't know Nigeria. You not compose say everybody will fight and the governor.
Yeah.
Give post. You understand? You know, if you give everybody, but there are people who say the governor not give post, but at the end of the month they go hear a lot. You know, say they be like that.
Hey, that one still there. Now true, you talk so.
If you say get the way government they do, but they don't miss all those ones. If you come and if you say and they don't need those cambots. At the end of the day, the government they give them.
But you sure say someone like Governor Obaseki go they give people a lot and you know they work.
He go they give no if he I don't know sure, but I know say those people not if you forget them like that. No, you know say the man he get the way they do it things
Anyway, because no normally
no, if you see empower them well, never see later.
No, normally
1 year they city work.
My brother, normally that's why I say some people they fight people that do this, but they really work. No, tell the truth. They work.
Everybody sit down and they really work.
Now make me the talk and say you for not fight your anybody because of say because
now politics. I mean, I want me go see do. This one talk you, this one talk.
No. Talk your own different from saying they destroy people name, my brother. It's not normal.
They destroy people. Nah, it's not. I know say the way Nigeria they do their own politics is still different. Like the country will see this. So all these ones they do their get the way they still they fight their own. They will tell say immigrant way they will carry they go out. This one they're not good. They can't destroy their country. You know, say get the way everybody they fight their own. Our just see different. Our own mentality. Why the white people mentality their own still get the way they still they run their own. You understand?
Yeah. All right. Anyway, now point you give for there. Some people feel they receive a lot now.
But my own is that what you want to tell you that was for the family you block me. I know say across boundary. That's why because there's some leak where I send go there. I know say
when be that?
It don't go like.
Sorry, you'll not be need to block you. I get people where assign where they remove people.
I know.
I bet write to me. I'll add you back, my brother. You know, I'll add you back.
Okay, thank you very much. You too much.
I greet you, my brother. One love.
Like you supposed to give that special advice. I supposed to call you.
My brother, now 150,000 they pay you. No let the year.
You know why?
150K.
He say, wait in Nigeria, don't blame those people. He say, meet the Nigerians and never enter abroad. I don't know the test of abroad. They give that post, I go do one. You understand? Like, because we did the upside, that's why we say that money now small money. But people did that like Nigeria, we be saying, you see that kind of what they go do, that'll be 28,000, be that, not be federal government, not be pay. Because I see right more to the for me, that's small money for where I did.
All right.
Because I did up down.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. All right. No, normally, I vex for those people who fight people, but normally, these people, the question is, they really work? They work. But during the time of working, people will destroy their names. How far? Anyway, let me read further. I want to read from Vanguard now. Edo State government, Mr. Governor Obaseki'S has appointed 2 special advisors. I don't read that one. Make I skip some. He said the commissioner nominees whose names has been forwarded to the Edo State House of Assembly include. Okay, I don't talk their names. Then we move on. Okay. Okay, talk about I just because there's the long note here, but I want to get this right. Okay, I think I'll skip this one because you have almost everything with. Okay, yes, I'll skip this one. So my people. Okay, Rita Adams said, Elvis, they were paid for the atrocities they committed. You know, for me, I value friendship though. I value friendship. You know, keep your friendship because you don't know where we'll go meet each other. But you destroy all your friendship because of government. I don't know, but it's okay. That's fine. Rita Adams say his office work not be for everybody. Many work day like cleaners of the street, garbage pickers, painter of the world. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. All right. So my people, now let's listen about 5 minutes to this video here. Then let's continue from where we stopped before. Okay. Let's continue from where we stopped before. 1 minute.
Know a good government. Common people know about good government. Good roads, security, then food. But now, as we are saying now, there are no good roads. Even the ones that are constructing before the rain settle, they will be abandoned. And the reason is that this governor cannot supervise all the ministry. No commissioners, till now, no commissioners. The commissioners report to indirectly. The chief engineer of that ministry reports to the commissioner. But as of today, there is no commissioner. And when you look at these roads, like for instance, look at Buyoko. A person goes to Ring Road to go and sell pure water of 2,000. And he will enter vehicle from Buyoko to Ring Road, 1,000. What does he make? Nothing. And apart from that, apart from the money, before he gets to that place, it's 4 hours to Ring Road. no road. And when he gets home, he look to buy Panadol.
I'm going to allow you continue this conversation in a minute, but let's bring in somebody who is going to just lend his voice to the conversation quickly. Christopher Ojekere, thank you for joining us this morning on the program.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. We've been talking about development in Edo State and all of the, as it were, peculiarities that we see now, at least in the last couple of months. People have talked about the need to have commissioners and advisors in place, that the government needs to scale up on manpower, as it were. What exactly have been your sentiments about developments in these states?
With respect to development in the state, you must do a comparative analysis.
Of course, by all means.
Yeah, because if you are talking of development, it means going from one point of state of being to another. If it is possible.
All right, my people, let's listen from here. I'm sorry.
We can record milestone development, first of all, in the way that governance business is being conducted in the state. I understand people's sentiments and I understand all the quarrels about not appointing, commissioners and aides and all of that. Without meaning to undermine those sentiments, I also want to point out that even at that, the Constitution mandated the governor to appoint commissioners and to appoint special advisors. But that very clause of the Constitution itself left a lot of discretionary powers to the governor. And in my opinion, the reason why that was done is because every government has its own peculiar governance style. Because the problems of governance and the problems a particular governor inherited.
All right, we'll stop there. I have a commenter here. I don't know what you're actually talking about, but I couldn't understand it. Jesus loves me. You said, why did you people always block the true Edo people? If you can't solve the issues in Edo State without sentiment, back off. Because all you are doing now is to get viewers. Is that what they do in UK? Jesus, I don't know what you are talking about. What can you explain? What are you talking about? Who blocked you? Did anybody block you? Did anybody stop you from talking? I know say don't remove that one. Let me see. Mona never remove one. Mona later express itself. Let me see. Okay, he's still there. Okay, Mona not remove. Oh, they just remove. Okay, but Mona not block Asha. They don't. Blessed, they don't block you. Let me see. Some of una think say na me dey block now. Oh God. I feel tell una some of they careful for which one they write for here. Hi, they block you on earth and they also block you in heaven. Hirami. Shy. Abi? Oh, they never block you in heaven. Let me see. Let me see if I can still revive you. I be want me you talk. Okay, call in. There's a number there on the screen. Just call in. Explain yourself properly, okay? I don't know what you were talking about. I tried to digest it, but I couldn't. Just call in. Okay, Florence Omorige said Nigeria has to do a comparative analysis on the achievement of Obaseki in the past 5 years of governance. Yes, we'll do that. We'll find a time to do that. We need to, but make it spend almost 2 years for this second term. Now that one I go sweet because you see now some people are still saying give her time, give her a chance, give her time. So the time we want to do that one, I believe say at that time nobody will have any reason to call it to say give her time anymore. So make we add some months during that, maybe almost 2 years. Maybe that time for me, I often talk him. I still believe Governor Obaseki can still perform a miracle. I believe that 3 years big, not be small, but we're only judging him based on today. Who knows? Anything can happen tomorrow. Kai, that person, call in. Number is on the screen. Call in. You are allowed to criticize me. Don't worry. Like say, my admins, they take rubbish. Now they don't remove you. Not be me they block you now. They get with it that they accept. You get with it that they accept. Some of them go block you on earth. They don't leave you like that. But some of them go block you in heaven. Why they don't block you in heaven? You are finished. In fact, you are finished. Because if you leave a hate speech, you are gone. You will be blocked in heaven. You understand? But if you are only criticizing, nobody will block you. You know? No, Prince Unoman, no, we don't just block people on purpose. How? Can you explain? Explain, Prince Unoma, explain that. I don't know what you mean by that. Blessed people when they don't feel block in the past, all of them don't cry come out now. And you see that person will call me just now, say we block him. He say he know, say he break the rules. He not supposed send link. He send them. You see, people like that, I they love them with my heart. He talk truth. Some of una, they'll block una. Una or they lie. I know you'll do anything, oh. I know they go my own JJJ. Then they you can't touch me for back. They you block me. It doesn't work like that. You must have done something wrong. Maybe you come here and you can't insult Obaseki. You will be blocked. You come here and you can't insult Pastor Sage Zeyamu. You will be blocked. Or you come here now, you can't insult my commenters. You will be blocked. You insult anybody when you insult from my platform, will go block you. So before you talk, right? Before you talk, then you will first talk with you do. We have a caller. Hello. Good evening to you. Talk to me. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Good evening. It's me, Prince Unoma.
Prince Unoma. Now you leave that comment just now.
Yes.
I better talk to us. You say wait, before you talk, man, go find your comments. You say you guys block people on purpose. I better talk to us. How? Talk to us.
You particularly just removed me from the WhatsApp group because someone was angry because I said that you have a phone number and pictures. Then I make a comment that you should just tell them apology because the guy was angry to leave himself from the group. Then that's okay. If that be the case, you should just play.
And maybe the way you put it, you were biased because you don't just tell people to go and be apologizing. No, listen. You don't just tell people. Okay, can you forward it? Can you forward it to me? Forward it to my WhatsApp, please.
Okay.
Forward it to my WhatsApp. Then. Pardon?
That's what I told you to add me, but you still not add me.
Okay, you complain to Mommy Diaspora.
Yes, I'm with your brother in Nigeria that my father go submit a document for. I should also talk to them. I don't want to know problem add me, but nobody add me.
Okay. Prince Unoma, you see now, you see one thing I just remember now. You complained because your comment on the comment section, you said Nigeria Watch block people on purpose, but you forgotten that the same Nigeria Watch, your father came to submit your landed property documentation, which we are already processing for you with the Edo State government. We submitted them to the House of Assembly. You did not mention that, although normally when you are criticizing people on public, you're supposed to put, although you guys are helping me at the moment, don't only talk. I don't know how to put this on. I remember that your dad came to submit documentations, which we are currently processing on Oeon for Koromi and all that, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, your comments, if we did not talk about this now, your comments, people might think Nigeria Watch is very wicked, but they've forgotten that we are processing your document as we speak, and we did not take a penny from you. What do you take?
Even after I was removed from the group, I still contact with your brother in Nigeria. You do call me, I do call him. We speak talk, and even my dad still do everything. But I try to explain.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I know. But at least the comment you left, you said, let me put your comment on the wall so that others can see it. Just hold on. I don't want you to go yet. Okay, that is your comment. You said you guys block people on purpose. the same you who just accuse us of blocking people on purpose, we are currently working for you for free, you know, based on your land that were collected. Your documentations has already been submitted to the House of Assembly. In fact, your documents were submitted directly to the Speaker of House of Assembly, Marcus Onubu. I submitted it directly to him. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. I guess you are watching it right now. This is your documentation that was submitted to Marcus. My people, can you people see this? I addressed it directly to Honorable Speaker at those State House of Assembly, you know, and this is the second the back, you know, from Niger Watch. So please, even though somebody have done wrong to you, next time, always talk the good side of these people. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Please send me the audio and I'll get back to you offline. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Yeah. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. All right, my people, we got to move on. We got to move on. You see, you know, to be honest, my people, you see, in life, nobody's perfect. I have always said it. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But if you want to talk about my imperfection, fine. But also include the area where I used to be nice to you. I think that will sound good, right? Everybody we are working for on this landing thing we are doing, do you know we don't collect a penny from nobody? Because some people might think, I'm even happy now that he called in, right? You see, this is why transparency is very good. If we were to be collecting money from people, if for your talking just now, no, I pay you now. I pay you now, not be free, not take one for me. That's why I said, if you destroy people's names because of 300,000 a month, how much do I spend a month or a week for people? Oh, not say people you put charity for head. Now let them they work or they get people for heart. No. I they work for people, even people where they're abroad, where they earn money like me. This is what I've chosen to do. A landed property is part of this one we submitted to Marcus Onubu. In fact, Marcus Onubu just responded already 3 days ago here. That's why I told you guys yesterday or this morning. Yeah, this morning, when we're talking about that lady that collected her land in the Egbiri. I told you guys that we are almost getting to Ohan for Koromi. These are one of the beneficiaries. Please, my people, let's say things I raise. If I've done anything wrong, that's fine. Also, add my good side. You know, it's very, very important. Okay, my people, we'll move on from here. Let's move to Channels TV. Let's move to Channels TV so that we don't stay here for the whole night. Okay, I'm moving to Channels TV now. 1 minute. I want you guys to listen. This is about Governor Obaseki, his excuses, his deputy governor, and all that. So let's move there and listen to this. Maybe your head go big for this one. We have someone calling him. Now let this call go big before we move on. Hello, good evening to you. Talk to me. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Hello, good evening, Nigeria Watch. I'm calling from Rome. My name is Osas.
My brother Osas, talk to me. Talk to me.
Good evening. I just saw what you are bringing up in YouTube. I'm watching this. I'm watching from Rome.
Okay.
I just want to contribute a little. You see, for this Obaseki appointees this hour, this particular I don't know if I can mention names. If you can permit me to mention names, so that my brothers who are living in Benin, they will know that, as in, it's not the election is not a do or die for you to be insulting one another.
But even though you want to mention names, don't insult anybody. But mention names, don't insult anybody.
No, I can't do that.
Go ahead.
I can't do that. You see, it's not a good thing for you to be insulting your brother or your sisters, or because of you want to make money, or because of you want your government to come to power. Because okay, look at today now. Obaseki have dumped people who even use their family to work for him. Who even use their own family. Their family is now in on risk. The community where they are living, they are no more safe because of a lot of people they insulted. You understand? It's not fair. Okay, look at today now. Look at the new people. They don't even expect that he will call to as in, I don't know how this will show a lesson to a lot of all our brothers and sisters. They have to change their ways. You understand? They have to change their ways. Election is not a do or die. Election is not as in bringing people who don't build their name. At the end of the day, you try to bring down, all because of say.
Very wrong. Very wrong.
You want me your person when you like, or person when you know say go help you tomorrow. You want to make it come power. Today, you not gonna help you. My brother, the way they stay at Magba, you know, call out today, give him one walk. My brother, where they stay at Ubai, you know, call out today, give him one walk. My brother, where they stay Opa, you know, call out today, give him any walk. You understand? You don't even recognize them, even drive, you don't even want to see them. You don't even want to see them. Even though you give them money, back door. But today, you don't want to see them. You don't even give them handshake. Common handshake. You don't want to want today. So, this one will show lesson to all our brothers trying to rubbish people's name. When about 4 to 5 years ago, when my brother was there, Amagba just started to insult Ambassador Dion. People was thinking it's only Ambassador Dion that this insult go reach. Now there it go stop. But they don't know say this insult go reach, it go pass everywhere. You understand?
Anyway,
all because of small change.
That is fine, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This one will bring lesson to a lot of my brothers and sisters. You understand? Look at today now, Benin now everywhere totally dark. And from 7 o'clock, people will be running out from Ring Road. In the whole city center, people will be running out. At least at 7 o'clock, business supposed to started booming. The economy will grow. The only street light alone, it will be booming economy. People will be selling and all kind of business will be going on. You understand? So, but today now, Ring Road, everywhere is dark. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, people started running out as if they are on, as if saying a war they happen. You understand? But 5 to 7 years ago, but those days not be so big. You understand? So we could know look at airport road. A whole airport road will be saying everybody will come down. I watch I'm never to take for Facebook. Everywhere dark. I don't know.
Thank you.
Everywhere dark.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When foreigners go land, you will come down from airport.
All right, my brother. More talk to someone else. Thank you.
Very much.
God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. All right. We have hello, Lucky. Talk to me. Good evening to you, my brother. Go ahead. Oh, are you there? Oh, we lost you. Lucky, are you there? Hello, Lucky. Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay. Please, I don't understand what you call this argument here, because whether they insult person, whether they don't insult person, it not me say this people they don't get before they start this war. They just say they don't get anything. Somebody come out that day say suppose they're supposed to pay out 200 million. Who is there? When they ask for that 200 million, when they get that agreement, you know that some people they already pay. But I don't see any argument for here. You appoint people now. People and they argue now. They cry. So the people they cry. So they say, you know what appoint? You don't appoint now. They bring another issue come. Yeah. For we to praise this guy now, say okay, don't appoint. Okay, when I check the people when they appoint, whether they meditate. That was also they think about it now.
But that's what we are saying. Are you following up? That's what we are saying. We are saying the people who work for it's a good thing, say you appoint people, but 1 or 2 persons will work for them, their name not there yet. Nobody's arguing.
You know that those who don't get their own share.
Okay.
Are we there? We don't
things at all because no one personal things. Those people are not complaining. When we talk about how the progress of the Edo State, we don't forget about this, whether they insult, or someone not finish Izeyamu before he come back again, come president. I don't know, but this is not about politics. Don't forget about that. Thank God now they don't appoint people. May they go back to work. Everybody enter.
They never appoint. They never appoint. They don't submit them for screening.
Yes. Okay, don't bring the name. Make all the way just check the name. Whether scam are there, whether 419.
No, 419 not there at all. No 419 for them.
Okay, we're supposed to praise Obaseki'S some more. You try. After 1 year, you bring people come out and they are clean. For our own investigation, and we look say this one they are clean. The guy try now. Forget about people in campaign, we don't campaign. But no, for the campaign, people APC not finish Obaseki for this campaign. People not tired, they not call name.
Okay.
It's like that.
But no, me don't understand. Lucky, you don't hear anybody where called since we criticize Obaseki.
No, but then they criticize they talk say no, people when help our campaign, when they don't get their share. We're not supposed to go that level. Don't forget about that one.
But they are human beings as well now.
You know where they don't get their own share before? Everybody must people when they say they'll get contract. You know whether the office speaks one put on with contract. You don't understand.
All right.
Some guys now the office they will contract, make they go buy cars. So now some people will say they're supposed to go buy car because they know that they can hold office. They'll give the okay, go buy to the car for government. They'll still get their own
but to the best of my knowledge, everybody who have caught since nobody don't criticize Obaseki. What people are talking about say some people will insult everybody in the name of say supporting Obaseki and their name not there. So they are not talking about Obaseki.
Don't worry. Those ones they'll get their own sorts. They'll get some will buy cars. Some will go buy a broom, come with the government house. Some will go buy a spoon. Some will go buy different things. So now they will some people will supply rice now to Edo State now. You don't know. Some people will supply rice, some people will supply yam, some people will supply many things. And people all that way around they'll get their own share. People don't need to come to office to come and sit down. People don't have right to sit down there because they'll come.
In fact, now your call was fast Lucky.
The reason for now, Obaseki too much now. I trust that guy. So there's no story that they battle you now.
Now me talk since Obaseki not they look rubbish. We don't fair talk since.
Yes, you know, get time for rubbish. That guy not the talk. I don't say the get luck. I don't say the get luck. Say that this guy ain't this moment. I don't say that people for all this question for the fact that they will die for road now because they cannot if they cannot manage that economy. Let me say I don't say for your perish now. If not this guy will handle this, I don't say by this time. If now this tiger and lion, man, you see cows, they will buy cars and they don't run to abroad, they buy houses. Leave us there, more with the chop ourselves. But this guy they think of how to manage the state. That one be now that's the only thing. Not be minded. We not get time for private jet. He not get time to go buy house for America.
All right.
How to manage those states.
All right, let's continue. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Lucky. Yeah.
Those states is the most lucky state in Nigeria now.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. The good thing is say nobody don't criticize Obaseki today. Now, good thing, we are only celebrating that we have nominees now for commissioners. People were only deliberating that some names are not here. Which me myself, I remove my glass to see whether I go see the names. We not see. Those names. No. So for Obaseki to say nominate people and all that, a good thing, of course. Now breaking news now I call them. I don't call that one breaking news since. And it come forth for the time we want to do our this thing. But my stand still remain. Why would anybody destroy the whole world because of you are supporting a governor? So let me see who's calling again. Hello, talk to me, my brother. You called earlier on. Talk to me.
I first call your star, maybe the first call at that time.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Those people we governor your elect, so
yeah.
Those people, their name we don't need to climb because work we will give them and then will they use the thing. If now God will not give them money to work or not give them anything to do, they go they let us they know that time.
Yes.
Because now the rest of us say maybe they not go screen anyone, maybe they are best because this boy you're bringing I don't even know any person apart from whether I'm barrister, Saudi, you get person who you make sure say now your brother.
My brother Nate did the Osaze, yes. Osaze and did the.
Familiar to me. The rest of them don't even know they are still like one thing again. The government still give women a chance. You see, let some women, if they reach 4 or 3 there.
Yes, now good thing. Exactly.
But if they kind of go out of same brother, may they not go kill anyone come on because they are person not there. We know why you're because these people that are young people are young women now. The way I tell you, they're not going to go put old women for them. They not go waka because this one are their blood. They may they don't kill anyone come on. May they all leave them. Now those people now as they start work, that's how they make sure they are new for this platform. Because
no wahala. Make they checkmate them.
Hello?
I said make they checkmate them.
Okay. Anyone, those women, anyone will know do where their family will use that to they sink because they don't give my post. I'm gonna go work. If the government bring things out, I will talk. People will hear that light as everywhere. That so we know like I remember many years ago that ring road. If you see everywhere go they shine, you understand that time they grow they come. Everywhere they shine for that ring road.
All right.
The flower, they plant all those trees, big tree that time it grow. That the year when they talk about 88 to now they make sure so that time they see us go the waka. That's like kill all this kind of not the experience at that time. Life is sweet that time.
Life don't change.
They don't prepare that city. That water before I say that way, the way Obaseki'S try me do that thing, they will show me like for them. They made that plane the fire. I see musicians they go there, they go this thing. You understand? May you see arrange many things, many things. See, go me in need for still good. Don't want me say come on, they not do where people will use that single.
All right, thank you, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye. All right, people, let's move on to Channels TV. Now we're going to talk about Governor Obaseki and his deputy and the situation that is currently going on in those states. You know, make we go to Channels TV now, them and go follow us, talk this one. You know, make us stay with us. We are here. Let's do this together.
Let's take you into the politics of the People's Democratic Party in Edo State. It was a rare political move to see the governor, Godwin Obaseki, dump his former party, APC, for the PDP, considering the issues he had with the former governor and his predecessor. After the risky foray, he won the governorship race. But since then, it appears the political administration of the PDP in Edo State has taken a rather tumultuous turn. Expectedly, the control of the party's structure became contentious. The party appears not to have recovered from the defections and complexities which emanated from the 2020 governorship election. It is now a reference point that the state has operated for about 4 years without a full complement of its lawmakers in the House of Assembly since 2019. And since the governor was sworn in for a second term, the state has also not had a full complement of its cabinet in the executive arm. There are now very strong indications of major internal squabbles for the control of the party. Well, the deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, recently was reported of wanting to exit the PDP. What exactly is going on? Let's find out. I have two gentlemen who are members of the PDP in Edo State. They are in our Abuja studio. Oshilama Okuofu and Akemokwe Lukman, both are members of the PDP from Edo State. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for talking to us. I know Lukman will be able to speak with us on what exactly is the grievance of those who think that the right things are not being done, and we'll probably hear Okofu Shilama telling us about what they think is right or wrong with the control of the structure of the party. Let me begin with Lukman. What is going on? Why would the deputy governor want to leave the PDP?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, my people, we're going to continue that on audio now. Just listen to this. Why Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu wants to leave PDP. I tell you now, Philip Shaibu go come out. Governor Obaseki himself, he go come out. That's the truth. Yes, for some of them, where they fight. I don't know what they happen for inside there. And inside politics, the bonus put. We understand them. We know how it be. Now we should say we don't feel support any corrupt politicians no more forever. Why deputy governor want come out now? Just 1 year after he move. Why? What did they happen between him and Governor Obaseki? In the talk, say, I respect my boss. My boss, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. They ask him, do you want to move? He say, I respect my boss. He not say yes, and he not say no. So make we hear why Felix Shaibu want move. Although I see the tell you now, he never break. Governor Obaseki is safe. Go still move. Command for PDP. Make we hear what they want to talk for here.
A lot of things are going on in the party, in PDP, where I belong. Don't forget that we left APC after some crisis in the place for PDP. And we were appreciative of the fact that the leadership of the PDP, starting from the national level to the state level, offer the governor and his deputy the tickets. Now, what happened is immediately after the elections, we now came back to business on how do we go forward, because in the party, the PDP party constitution, the leadership of the state rests on the governor of the state. Now, one of the major issues is that the governor did not come to the party, to PDP as an orphan, as a political orphan. He came with the full state structure of APC, starting from the state chairman then, who was Honorable Barrister Aslem Ujezua. More than 90% of the state ESCO came with him. More than 90% of the local government, 18 local government ESCO came with him. More than 90% of the 192 ward ESCO came with him. All the serving council chairmen, their vice chairman, their secretary, and the 192 councillors, except few who went with Ushumole, came with him. Now, with this full structure, don't forget that this is the structure for the past 12 years that has been defeating PDP in the state. Now, when they came, because they felt what Ushumole was doing to Obaseki was wrong, because Obaseki was doing the right thing, when they came after the election, the governor now said, okay, how do we integrate? How do we harmonize the structure so that no one side has an edge over the other? When we begin to inquire about the structure of the PDP, because we came there in a haste, we found out that even the PDP we met has a divided house. There was a faction that is pro Toby Kimi and Ugiadume, and there was also a faction that is pro Dan Obi. And the two factions were struggling for attention. And the governor said, no, please, I don't want any faction. All of you people work for me, and we all won the election. So let everybody be part and parcel of it. So starting from the party structure, going through the appointments, then the local government election, we need to be fair to all the people involved. This was the governor's position. And the best way to go about this is the harmonizing.
Okay, my people, as you all know, there's a lot of calamities that's going on with the PDP. I said it before, we analyzed this last week, right? When Governor Obaseki were moving to PDP, although he knew what he would be expecting from them, PDP cannot be trusted. Yes. But Governor Obaseki went there because he doesn't have no choice. You understand? He doesn't have no choice because Osomole and Pastor Sageze Yamu, they put heat. They put heat for him. So because of that, as he can reach the condition, in fact, to even go there, I don't tell you now. With only him, they charge him. When he don't sort your own, agree for your own payment, as he want to enter, and they say, no, we go give you deputy governor. You don't feel carry your deputy governor follow body. Now Governor Obaseki say, no, Me and my deputy governor they already start to work together. We need to finish this work together. And the only way we'll finish this work together now to work together. Two of us now want me gather enter PDP. I say, okay, if you talk like that, no problem. Now the B, now be this. Governor can relax back, he can look the B, look. After a couple of arguments and all that, reminiscing, being alone, isolation and all that, he can't come back. So, okay, no problem. See what thing go pay, they can't agree. Can't carry Felicia, I follow body. Where problem then I be say, where Obaseki'S not they happy now, I be say, after all the money we ain't pay, take carry you follow body come PDP. You say you want come out, leave me. And the fact way they now the wuru way they within them, where una know they see, but we don't they see them. I be this. Felicia Ebu want come on in the name, cause waiting in the talk. Say Governor Obaseki'S no remember the people where work follow him. And him na comrade. He no want spoil his own name. Governor Obaseki'S, you must remember people where work follow you. PDP said no. We get our own people. The only right where you get, now you don't come here, you and your deputy governor. So if anybody want to work with you, like this appointment now, before Governor Obaseki'S, Ficonte select these names. Now the fight where they sign hand for the past couple of months. PDP say now numbers of the people where we want may come from our side. We go there amongst these people where they say yes so. They don't argue since. Now they don't come to agreement now. The secret way some of them don't know for years say these nominees now, commissioners, people where they say they wear PDP shoes. I don't want to mention the numbers because when the fight is not in public, you have to be careful. But it's almost the same margin with the people that came from the governor and the people that came from PDP. Governor Obaseki'S doesn't have no choice now because the overheat is too much from the people. A lot of those people are complaining, no cabinet, no whatever. Now Governor Obaseki'S now decided to agree to the terms and conditions of PDP. Right? Now make come can't issue this letter come out today. Although, now make me tell that my brother will call yours, now they not lock your soul. Say, he say, now he don't employ. Now I say, no, he never employ. Now screen in the day. You might be surprised. This screen go just take another 3, 4, 5 bus. That's one thing you must understand. But my hope, I believe say this one not go take. Normally, it shouldn't be more than 7 days. Normally, well, I don't know. I know the way they be. Nigerian system, the way our government they run their own things. So now the wuru way they so now Felicia Ebu still want to go because at the moment Felicia Ebu is already how do I put this on now? Is already being submissive to Comrade Adams Oshomole. Remember saying my papa, and I talked before. So he can quarrel, he can deal with the senior brother, Governor Obaseki'S. Now Felicia Ebu now don't they shift back now to his papa. And I now remember say Comrade Adams Oshomole and Pastor Sage Zeyamu as we they speak. They don't be catarato. I said these people, all of them they fight themselves. As we they speak now, Comrade Adams Oshomole and Pastor Sage Zeyamu, they don't they play. Now, Governor Obaseki'S and his deputy, they don't they play. You see that title and they see for public space. Say they laugh like this. Oh, as authentic. None is real. This is why I'm asking. These people, are they really working for us? Although Governor Obaseki, some of you might not like what I want to say now. Governor Obaseki's intentions was to work for Edo people. Yes. Right from time, his intentions was to work for Edo people, was to deliver the best for Edo people. But when Governor Obaseki went inside the government, now they call say there are more cabals, invisible cabals, where you not see before. He can't see them, especially when you can go PDP. You know, say PDP get the way they ought to do. They don't they laugh for them. All this smile with see for my face. So they don't they do all those kind of things. No. They all tell you now, so it be. This one our percentage. This one are the percentage where you take work. You accept, yes or no. If you say no, accept, I'm not going to drag for that. And during the time of dragging, work will not take place in the states. That's how it works, PDP. Now, Governor Obaseki have been passing through a lot of stress. The only area where I see me the checkmate him and not give him breathing space, now be say he not speak. Because now me I go speak. If I not work, for people to be blaming me and castigating me, I go speak out. Let the whole world know, say, I be one work. I not feel work because of so people. But you know why they cannot do it? Because they are so scared to step on toes. And you know what? The only reason why they are scared to step on toes, because of what they are thinking, where they want to go in the future. If I step on this guy's toes now, I don't know the connection where he get, and the Senate where me they go, this guy if he go wait me for front, can't stop me, make I not feel achieve the goals. I'm not gonna step on toes. Oh no. This is what is happening, my people. Many of you might not understand how this works. Governor Obaseki have been receiving insult from some and many people all over the world. But he refused. In fact, he preferred to take that insult rather for him to expose those suffocating him. You understand? Now, there, I ain't get problem, so. Because he get mission. He no want make anything hinder in prospective mission. So because of that, he cannot step on toes. And that place, let me get wahala with Governor Obaseki. Don't be saying he don't get mind to walk. And if these people, if we continue to applaud them not to step on toes, we will continue to live like this. You go old, you go die. I go old, I go die. Our children go old, they go die. These politicians will continue to rule like this. And which is wrong. This is why I'm saying we should be checkmating them, not with hate, but with facts. Let's continue to listen to this. 1 minute. Just give me some minutes. Let's continue from here.
Starting from the states, the local government, and the world executives. I can tell you for free that those factions that belong to Tommy Kimi faction agreed for harmonization. But there is a particular faction who are in control of the state ESCO, that never agreed. That is the Danobi faction that has the chairman as a Gbemi. So this created the problem. And the governor said, please, we need this thing done so that the harmonized party structure will be the foundation where the appointment will be made. We have like up to 24 commissioners to be appointed. We have about 72 senior special assistants. We have about 15 special advisors. We have about 192 world special assistants. And we have councillors to be elected next year. We have local government chairmen to be elected next year. So let us have a foundation so that we will not be pursuing the issue of for the old PDP, Tommy Kimi faction versus the Anobi faction, then the new PDP led by Asle Mujizwa.
Okay.
And don't forget that ambitions of the various groups, this is the issue. So the Anobi faction disagreed with the governor, and they said, no, we will not agree. It's our structure, we want to hold on to it. So it stayed. And the governor said, after making the appointment of the SSG, he said, until we resolve this issue, no other appointment. So he gave a timeline for February, thinking that these issues will be resolved, only for us for them to run to court and create a stalemate, and the whole putting the governor in a very tight situation when the whole world is blaming him for no. Because if he has to do the appointment now, from the way they are doing it, it will be skewed towards one side.
Okay, my people, when I see what I'm talking about is almost similar to what they are talking about here. The only person that are being blamed now is the governor, because he's not speaking. In fact, Governor Obaseki is a kind man, but in the wrong way. He's not speaking. You that is watching me right now, would you take blame that's supposed to be shared by everybody alone? That's what he's doing. He's not talking. You see all these things these men are revealing now. I go find this video, come out. This one was only done a few days ago. You know, just a few days ago. Governor Obaseki need to speak, but he no go fit speak because he get where they go. If I where they go, yeah, I don't day after governorship, this governorship seats when they so. That is the reason why they are not stepping. They are refusing to step on toes because they don't want that destination where they go, so they don't want it to be truncated. It's not talking. So we need to. So somebody was trying to call me. Please call back. I'll pick your call. I want to pick 2 calls before we move on. 2 calls, then we'll move on. Now I go hear why Felicia Ebu is still adamant to move away from PDP. Okay. No best friend for this, their game. God. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Let's talk to Alex. Okay, Alex is here with us. Alex, how you doing? Talk to me. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. Calling from Benin.
Yes, Alex, calling us from Amagba. When I get light?
No light, but I want Jen.
Talk to me, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, wow, I felt no. Now you see, we've always been right, or we have never been far from the truth.
Yes.
In this Nigerian family, that there are toes that there are people that are putting Obaseki on pressure for him to not to do certain things. You know, so I just see the pity. I'm small, but I ain't saying you want to be governor.
Exactly.
So for you to be a leader, you must be ready to step on toes, or you resign honorably.
Yes.
We don't have a culture of resigning. We see in the Western world, even in Arab countries, in Asia, they train. If you go to Japan, you see managers resigning. During these Olympic Games, where they do for Japan or so, one of the Olympics committee chairman or so, he made a statement about women, which didn't go well with the women. And when they complained, and the complaint was too much, he just resigned and he apologized. We don't have that resigning culture, and it's very bad. When you resign, people will know that something is wrong. Everyone will be shaking. So it's under pressure. You train the tower and say, "I'm sorry, I can't do this."
Yeah.
This is against my moral stand. So he does not have a strong moral standing. He's just trying to, like you said, he has a destination. They promised him a lot. So and that means other people are the ones suffering. When 2 giants are fighting, the grass is what bears the bronze. So that means Edo people now are the ones to bear all the wrath, all the problems of these guys, which is very bad. 4.5 million people now will not suffer for less than 200 people.
Yes.
It's very bad. It's
very wrong.
I mean, it's very terrible.
Very, very wrong.
So is that why we need commissioners for this why? Is that why we don't have House of Assembly? Is that why ring road House of Assembly is not being done after a year plus? This is more than enough reason to throw in the towel. There is no checks and balances in the states. There is no even during Lucky Gunevion, he was even careful with the House of Assembly. During Oshomole, even if yes, they try to manipulate them, but we still have House of Assembly. Imagine it's nice, he's appointing commissioners. It's a shame. It's a shame. That is why many things are not done. Nobody can advise him. Point is that tell him things about certain places. Since that last year governorship elections, some local governments have not seen anything like roads. Nothing. And you went there to campaign. How do you face them now in 2 years' time? When the presidential election will come? No matter the party you run to, you will still come and campaign now. So how can 200 or 500 people hold 4.5 million people hostage? It's not done. We Nigerians, we take a lot. So we are very quiet people. We are very we have this stamina to withstand a lot of things. This can't happen in some countries. There will be riots. There will be fights everywhere. There will be burning of buildings. I'm not a violent person, but when you study history of some countries, things that bring up crisis are not up to this.
Exactly.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, of course. Yes.
So they should be very careful. They should be very careful. People may take to the streets. They shouldn't be playing with the lives of 4.5 million people because of their selfishness. Because they are going to Senate, they are going to whatever. They shouldn't do that. It's wrong. It's wrong. So I'm ashamed that by now it cannot address those states on what's going on. It cannot resign, and everything is on a standstill apart from little constructions that are going on. I heard now that yesterday they are trying to fix the street lights. Somebody said it on the radio station because somebody complained. Not because of the pressure from people in Nigeria, from abroad, that Edo State is in darkness. This morning I heard that they started fixing the street lights.
You see?
That in a few days' time, street lights will start working.
And nobody gives us credit for this.
I said it. I told my friend, I said this is what the aspirants are doing, demand pressure. So we should try and learn to appreciate Nigeria Watch and other civil rights organizations that are mounting pressure on this government. Because there is no opposition right now. Under Oshomole, we have opposition that acts like a checks and balances. There is no opposition, and it's bad.
Very bad.
So yes, judiciary, like the judiciary now is very close to him. He has the government has. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, of course. Very clear. Very clear.
The government house is in his pockets.
Yeah.
The judiciary is in his pockets. House of Assembly is in his pockets. He's just running alone, and a lot of things are going wrong. And now the party caucus are fighting him. The Tommy Kimmies of this world. I started hearing about Tommy Kimmy when I was in year 1 in school, 203, 202. I didn't know that man is still as powerful in Edo State politics or in PDP.
Thank you, Alex.
Tommy Kimmy has not resigned from Edo State politics. He's very old, you know. They should leave him alone, and Obaseki'S should try and come out to address people on these challenges. It's not wrong. He should address us. We all voted for him. We defended the vote. We stood the test of time with him. We were inside the rain, guiding the ballot box and everything. So right now he's not running from us. That is where I have problem. Why are we suddenly personal non grata? Why are we not smelling now to him? So he should try and come back to the people, because you can never do without the people. You will always need them.
All right, let's hear from others. Thank you very much, Alex. You could call back again later. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Others were trying to call in. I'm going to play this video right now. So that means you are going to wait. Okay, let's talk to this one. Hello. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Daniel. I'm calling you from Holland, and I called you last time in your program.
Okay, Mr. Daniel, go ahead. Talk to us. 2 minutes, sir.
First of all, I thank you very much. I listened to the last caller just now. He said right now, basically, they don't have opposition, and we are seeing the pressure you are putting with your platform. God will bless you. God will bless every single human rights activist that is doing the good job in those states. God will bless you all. My brother, you will, God will still give you more wisdom, okay? Please, my people, let's not joke with this problem, because this last caller, it made me to understand something. That thing is very, very important. Obaseki did not have opposition. And Obaseki is like, sorry to say, it's like a king in our place. I don't know what I'm going to describe you with, because now it's all the government. And mostly that, people that is talking, Obaseki is working. I will use broken, I beg. I know who cut my tongue.
Okay.
People when they say Obaseki they work, Obaseki they work. My brother, if a human being become a governor in Edo State, nobody need to advertise anybody where they work. To start with, Edo State too small. Edo State, we get 18 local governments for Edo State, Abi?
Yeah.
We get 192 ward for Edo State, Abi?
Exactly.
Am I right?
Of course.
Okay. Do we have 18 good roads? Do we have 18 good hospital? Let's forget about the local government first. Do we have 18 good bank? Do we have 18 good police stations, like for example, each local government? Talk less of, we are talking of how to move a state. Do you know how to move a state? How to move a state is to make all local government independent. Please, we have 190 wards in Edo State. Can we have 190 good schools? Can we have, why can't we have Edo Bank? At least where we can bank all our resources. Why can't we have Edo food warehouse? Where so that our mother will take a food from the farm, then we take it to a food bank.
Okay.
So that from there we can, do you know how many, if you take a cassava to a factory, a 1 stick of cassava can give 23 people job if they pass through process of processing.
Yes.
You understand me? This is our mother. They have a time to farm. Then we take it to market to go and do try and log. Why can't we have food bank all over local government, so that if food is coming from farm, then we take it to where they will sell it, so that for that process we shall have good food to eat, we shall have good security for the farmers to sell their produce. Why can't we have 102 good school? Why can't we have 102 good hospital in each local government? Why can't we scrap chairmanship and make councillor be head of his local government? What is the job of councillor? Why can't councillor be able to award a good road in his local government? Listen, if I become Edo State governor, it's not by joke. Edo State is not a work. Under 8 years, Edo State can be like Dubai. All you need to do, let all councillors be able to work, so that if they pay 500 for your local government, your other local government they pay 1,000.
It's
You go to your local government chairman, your councillor not try.
Yeah.
Your councillor not invest more. Let's invest on local government, please. Let's forget about city. Let's go build villages as an example. Let's make this. See, listen, my brothers and friends. We are not joking. Edo State, we grow up in Edo State. I enjoy Edo State. We're growing up. I'm not more 30s. I'm 40s. I enjoy Edo State. We're growing up, brother. It's not lie. The last day I spent in Edo State, I sleep outside. Like, seriously, we don't care for security. We drink 24 hours of the day. We can sleep beer parlor, different kind of beer parlor. We sleep every day. It's truth. When I was going to school in Yogbe, they were solidifying my class. Listen, not because these things are no more there, they think they cannot put it. We can do more, please. And let people who have voice, let them speak the truth. Nigeria was, God will bless you for the truth. I just want to apply you this. I want to tell you that we can move Edo State forward. All we need to do is to have good person to put on that power who can surely fight for Edo people.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
You don't need to pour yourself. You don't need to embarrass anybody. We don't need to start raising high. Since history of Edo State, we have never been able to employ people for our governorship by ourselves. All they do is to impose. When they impose it upon us, the second tenor, the governor will come by fighting the person that imposed it upon us. Then we will say that because of the person, that they cannot work. It's like that, the same system from Igbenegio to Shomole, from Shomole to this very president. It's just the same style.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, bye. Yeah. All right, my people, let's continue to listen to this video right here.
Respect to them. The only claim they have to relevance in the politics of PDP in Edo State is because they've been former this and former that. The structure was built over time, even when the party was in opposition, by Dan Obi. I was a delegate to the last convention that brought in Tony Azegbemi and his ESCO. The issue is not whether there's a faction or not. What actually has happened is that the process of harmonization was not properly managed. You see, leadership is influence. It's not so much about titles. Yes, the constitution of the party, as it claims, ascribes the leadership of the party to the governor in the state. But you see, the governor is just coming from another party that threw him out, himself and his deputy and his crew, out into the rain. And what we did was to offer them our umbrella and our structure. And then the situation where we expect certain things to have been done based on promises that were made and expectations that we had that are not being met. That is what's causing this. It is the prerogative of the governor to make his appointment. He doesn't owe anybody any explanation. So this talk of there's a court case, that's why he's not making his appointment. I mean, I don't see how that has any bearing to his appointing his commissioners, whom he can hire and fire, his special advisors, whom he can hire and fire, and others down the line. This whole thing was not properly handled. And don't forget again, see, there's precedence. Why is Edo State not following the path or the routes that Sokoto State did, what Governor Tambuwa did? Why is the governor of Edo State not doing what Governor Otom did in Benue State? And these governors were in PDP with the PDP DNA, left for APC and came back. And when they were coming back, they had to make certain concessions, even with the fact that they were part of the PDP structure within their state and in the country. It's a function of you having to understand that we had our party, even when we were in opposition for 11 years plus.
All right. My people, we'll stop that one right there. The truth is, even though we want to look at it like this, the governor is not working how he's supposed to be, maybe because of the suffocations, oppression, or some argument, calamities that is within the party, fine. But the governor himself, Governor Obaseki himself, what they are trying to say here, he needs to be blamed. Yes, because you cannot just stay mute without not communicating with your people anymore. That means you are automatically letting us know now that all you care about is these people, these cabals, this carcass that we cannot see, this invisible carcass, cabals. You care about them more than the people you're supposed to be working for. That's what it means. To be honest, I understand some people doesn't like Governor Wike. For me, I wish they go do exchange. I go love him. Make Governor Wike come Edo State. Make Obaseki go Delta State, River State. Because Governor Wike, he action. And what we need for Edo State na action governor. And what Nigerians need na iron hand. Now the country will fit a work. You might not like it. Let's talk to our brother Israel. My brother Israel, go ahead, talk to me. Good evening to you. Hello? Israel, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Anjao.
Yeah, good evening. We are live, you know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm watching. What I'm saying, what I can tell about this whole situation is it's going to boil out on three things: system, party, and so-called the government. Three things here.
Yeah.
Now, the citizen now see themselves as third party right now.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
In any political system, you have a party. There's bound to be disagreement. It happens even in the United States during the time of the Donald Trump, when the Democrats were expected to take over power from the Republicans. Inside the Democrats, they had the extremely hard Democrats, made up of this girl that the Latino girl. I just forgot her name.
Yeah.
She's so extreme to the fact that even the speaker herself, Nancy Pelosi, the number three person in the whole of the United States, was not able to deal with her. They have to come to a compromise to say, listen, they call her AOL or something like that. I forgot the name. Listen, we need to make sure that we are delivering for the people, not for you. So you rather compromise and just agree with us so that we make sure that what our aim is as governance, we are able to give it to the people. This is what they did. And that is why you see the Democrats are trying to push on now.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to our own country. Our country has been built on political godfatherism, whether we like it or not. Now, the person in question they are talking about now, Dan Obi, who was the person who was campaigning alongside with Governor Godwin Obaseki, right?
Yeah.
He was the speaker of the day. In every local government they went to, he was the speaker. Now, he is the same person that is having a faction. And this was the same Dan Obi who wanted to become a governor of the state.
Yeah.
Can you still remember that song? Vote for Dan Obi, right? Now he be the man. Now look at the whole thing. This is what I'm telling you guys. There's a system that is not correct. A system that is being corrupt. And you have somebody that is intelligent, who has the mindset to say, let me do this thing for these people. He led this thing because of godfatherism. He never knew that when he was coming to, he had even more worse than what he left. So this is what is playing. You have to maintain that status quo. That is what they are telling them. That's what they are telling me. But whereby you are having this struggle within this political party, who suffers it? It is the citizens.
Yeah.
Because these people just want to benefit themselves and think about the position that is going to come after. So they don't really think of you, citizen. So what now gives birth to all these things is because there is no check and balance and there is no appropriate, organizations that actually watch these people. Now let me give you another example. You live in the United Kingdom. A year and a half ago, there was an election conducted in this country, whereby the Labour Party, which has always gained ground, lost a lot of seats to the Conservative. Why? Because their own party manifesto was disorganized. Their own party structure was disorganized. And when they bring Keir Starmer, what did he do? He restructured the party and reshuffled the party immediately.
Yeah.
Why? Because you are building a platform for the people, not for the party itself. And recently, the same structure affected them during when they were, voting for the referendum of exiting the European Union. What did he do again? He changed his own political advisor immediately. These are what we are trying to say. That is a proper democracy. We cannot work on setting status quo. This is the problem that is happening in our party now. The same thing is happening to the opposition. It's all in disarray. We spoke about 200 million. We spoke about different things here. What are we talking about? A system that is built on godfatherism, and only the elites are only the people who enjoys what is called the resources of the state, whereby the citizens are left with nothing.
Thank you.
You cannot hold a government to ransom for good number of years now that has been in office, not to work. But what are we saying? That gave another equation to the people. The citizen, what are you doing? It is very crystal clear that nobody cares about you now. They only care about themselves and their political party.
Thank you.
It is high time we start to educate ourselves. Don't be so carried away by some platform telling you everything is good. Just come and do this and using things to entice you. You are going to stay for another 8 years to say happy birthday again. Another stupidity.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It is time to educate ourselves. And thank you, Nigeria Watch, for all these topics you are bringing, enlightening the people of Edo State. And people, please do what is needful. We need a good change. We need a good governance for our people, for our children's children. My generation will know. I don't want my generation to suffer this problem these people are bringing into it now. So the question is, how do you change it? So that question should go back to everybody to answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Israel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, brother Lucky is right here with us again. Go ahead, talk to me, Lucky.
Yeah, bro, good evening. Well done.
Yeah, good evening.
I see the argument you bring out now about PDP is creating problem for Obaseki.
Yes.
And people calling you, they are just in different matter.
No, you just talk your own. Leave people that is calling in. Everybody entitled to their opinion. Lucky, are you there? Hello? Lucky. Oh, we lost Lucky there. Oh. Okay, Lucky. You okay, I can hear you now. You are back. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, because the problem we are facing here now. When he make Obaseki come up for APC go to PDP, just because I said they want to boom him. That's why I run to that place to find where to hide. Okay, go there. You never know exactly what will happen there. Just people don't go rescue him. And then I find the problem that they don't go in there. He said, okay, we need people to sort it out so that they can be able to work. And people are now blaming us. People are now calling Obaseki is not doing this. If now you, what are you going to do? If you people in the corner, if now you enter that kind of problem, what are you going to do?
No. Listen, Lucky, wait. Don't. I was born into politics and I understand it so well. Obaseki knew everything that is going on in PDP before he went. He went there with under pressure, but he understand waiting he go pass through for there. He know everything. Yes, of course. You don't listen. Lucky, if you are traveling from UK to Germany or to Italy, the first thing they advise you is to study this country you are going for an holiday. In case
you are ready to travel, because you're ready to travel, you plan to travel.
Yeah.
You have to study it because you plan to travel.
Yes.
This guy never planned to travel.
No, he planned. Of course, the pressure was already there for more than 6 months. What are you saying?
Okay, if it's already there, is it that the same thing when he go to apply for to contest for APC? If he has that test, that thing in mind, that they don't want to contest for APC, can go to PDP direct for more than 1 year.
Let me tell you, Lucky, wait. Let me tell you something. You said what?
There is no house without no problem.
No. This is not family. We are talking about government. This is where you people are getting it wrong. We are not talking about family or house. This is government. No, it's not the same thing. No, it's not a family. They're supposed to be serving you and I.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a matter of serving and not serving. You know, everybody is also Obaseki. The
problem is facing now because he did APC to run.
He knew. That's what I'm saying. He knew.
It's not the party now. What do you mean by saying new?
Okay, Lucky, let me ask you a question. Do you know Governor Obaseki paid to go to PDP?
Because they want to degrade me. If now you are you going to take them to for them to degrade me? It can pay anything. I don't know whether he pay or not pay. But if you say so, if now me, I will mostly pay to go there because someone to degrade me. But someone to degrade me, I will prove myself.
Okay. No, I don't. To be honest, I don't understand what you are talking about now. Okay, tell me, what's your stand before you go?
Okay, what's my stand? That we don't need to blame Obaseki because if somebody pushes to this level, it's not that kind of person who will be running from year to year.
So everybody should fold their arms, right?
No. Okay, let's not find solution to that.
What solution? I should find solution to Governor Obaseki's responsibilities.
How?
I don't. You say we should find solution to what?
That is what he's finding solution to. That is what Obaseki is doing. Because he told them, please, I don't want problem. You people should solve this thing so that I can be able to work. He told them.
Okay, now that they are not allowing him to work, don't you think it's his duty to let the whole world know whoever that is suffocating him?
It's not like that now. Why is it a small don't you do something? When becoming online, be shouting and talking, my wife did me that she was like this,
okay.
Someone do like not like politics is not like that, and Obaseki is not that kind of person.
All right then. Thank you.
Normally,
thank you.
He do normally as a gentleman.
All right, Lucky. All right, mostly hear from another person. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion. All right then. Let's hear from someone else. Hello. Good evening to you. Talk to me, my brother. Go ahead. Your name and where you calling from.
Good evening, brother.
Yes. Yes.
I call you just
okay, you called just now. Go ahead. Talk to us.
This guy where they talk just now, where the last caller now. He say maybe before you person like you come out, because they try to present this thing to us, say you not get where to relax or you not get how to do your things, or you not know what to right. My brother, if you deceive yourself, better beg because of your children where you never born, or because of your children where you not born. Look the truth when you talk of the truth, okay? God will not be today governor. They don't rule for 4 years, okay? And before you rule for 4 years, make I bring una go back some more. God will not Obaseki. He did for inside Oshomole government for 8 years as an economic team chairman. You understand?
Yeah.
So make una understand, say, if una dey talk, make una dey pity una children. Not because of what you now see or what you now hope to see. Because Obaseki cannot give anybody anything. And Obaseki is the only governor for those states where say he not spend money calling a second tenor. And those people vote for him. People like Niger Wash work day and night to protect his vote.
Okay.
You understand? You are there, you didn't do nothing, you were not doing nothing. You were there sleeping. People like Niger Wash was inside the rain, they were inside the sun. People like Stainless and other people, they were there trying to give Obaseki protection. They did not collect money from him, even though he cannot pay that kind of job. Okay, Obaseki is the only governor I see in those states that people vote for willingly. Okay, why can you imagine say people like Obaseki not going to talk by now? When they called Nigeria, he told how many places now where don't we follow? You talk about something just now about Wike. If we can become our governor, we'll be happy. All we need is to have a governor that can speak for the people. My brothers and sisters, please.
Thank you, my brother.
Don't joke with this very, very special and very, very delicate problem.
Thank you.
People are dying because of this thing. Please, what I'm saying is this, before I go Niger Watch, please let me say something 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let people start preparing themselves for the future. Because this one is over. Obaseki is going to spend these 4 years. It's clear. If Nigeria did not break bottom 2024, let's prepare ourselves. It's truth. Let's rally down ourselves and pick somebody from the grassroots who understand the problem.
Okay.
Who can speak for people without looking back and front.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Hello, talk to me. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Kelly. I'm calling from Spain.
Mr. Kelly, I beg, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Okay. Like the other caller before the last caller was speaking before.
Yeah.
You know, some of our people, I don't know how long it's going to take them to wake up. You know, some of us don't know that these politicians, they are our servants. They are public servants. We voted them so that they can speak for us, so that they can do the necessity for the state and the country as well.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why you see today we don't have any hero. Which any hero can we talk about now? But go to other African countries where you can find hero. People like Julius Nyerere, people like Kwame Nkrumah. How did they get those names? Because when they were in power, they did something very reasonable for the country. So I wonder why in our own places we worship the criminals, we worship the thief. People that are supposed to be there, instead of us to speak the truth to them, then we'll be praising them. He's walking, you are not seeing it, you not go the other side. What are we talking about? They should focus and do the necessary thing.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
You know,
Thank you.
that's my contribution.
You too try. You too try. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue from here. Callers, just hold on a little bit. Let's hear a couple of minutes from here. Then we can pick more calls. Just hold on, please, callers. Hold on.
Party, even when we were in opposition for 11 years plus. Now, if this party wasn't strong enough, let me tell you the truth, the governor wouldn't have bothered to come to the PDP.
Okay, so
why didn't you go to
hang on. Just a moment.
He could have gone to some other party.
All right. I wanted us to clarify this for the viewers to understand straight off. So I'd like to ask some straight questions from both of you and quick answers too, please. The first question I'd like to shoot, that I'd like to ask you, first and foremost, Oshilama, does the governor want the structure of the party and your group or the established group that he met on the ground are not willing to relinquish? Is that the situation of things?
See, when you come with the approach of harmonization via dissolution, that's not going to work. What you're telling me is, I brought you into my house, right? And you now want to take complete control and you want to throw me out. If that's why I said the process was not properly managed. Now I'm giving free advice. Okay. If what will work is harmonization through integration. Okay, I have 6 commissioner appointments for you and X amount of senior special advisors for you. I'm going to give you those positions, and then I will take out certain members of your state ESCO, your local government ESCO, and replace them with my people.
All right, so that's the question.
Okay, my people. I guess you guys are listening to this debate. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot just play everything on the screen, but that's why we are playing audio. And sometimes we show their faces as well. But sometimes is baffling me where some of us cannot actually see this whole thing the same way we are seeing it. But although that's life, you don't expect everybody to see things the way you see things as well. But although when we criticize, if we all are criticizing constructively, that's fine, you know. But when you are also siding somebody, you try not to apply biasness to it. That is wrong. I think many of us, to be honest, many of us don't know how these things work. Okay, if you understand the amount, if you know the amount Governor Obaseki paid to move to PDP, right? And if you are a patriotic Edo son or daughter, and you hear that amount, normally your 2 hands supposed to be on your head like this. Because that amount was paid only because of one thing: desperation. Because it's not compulsory, you must continue. Yes. It's not compulsory that you must continue. In abroad where you and I live, we see leaders here, for example, in the UK, they resign all the time. But in Nigeria, they don't resign. In fact, they don't even know what it means. For that caller who called earlier on, lucky to say, I will pay anything. I will even pay more than Obaseki not to be disgraced. This is not about disgrace. Now you have paid, you have used the public, because you don't use the personal money to pay this one now. You have used the public fund to pay this. That's why I said it before. If we are arguing, please, when I ask you question and you don't know it, it means you are arguing. I'm thinking of a word to use because I don't want to sound rude. Okay, it means that you are arguing without facts. Because there's a word I wanted to use, but it might be rude. Okay? And it is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. It's like somebody just saying, I like Nigeria Wash, I like Nigeria Wash. They can't ask you now, say, 2 questions about Nigeria Wash. You say, it is wrong. Governor Obaseki is under pressure today. He knew, he saw all this. He foreseen all this. He foreseen it. He was not pressured to pay that amount. He knew the outcome. Then he paid and he moved. He did his crossover, because I call it crossover. Now you got there, fine, they are suffocating you now, right? And you are not speaking out. And some people are still saying, yeah, it is fine, more living like that, even though they not talk. Oh, God. All right, let's talk to somebody. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Okay, these are our brother from Dubai, right?
Hello, Najawas. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Talk to me. Go ahead, 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's Musa. I'm calling you from Dubai.
Musa, talk to me, my brother.
See, Najawas, yeah. You said it in.
We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. You said I said what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, better.
Hello. Now, you said in this program, you said, like, people used to say, you say, you say.
Your network is bad. Oh, your network is very bad. I need to talk to someone else now. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Oh, the network is bad. I need to call that off. Okay, I'll wait for you to call me back. Sometimes I just think, I just laugh. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. Okay. Governor Obaseki have submitted 12 nominees to be screened for commissioning, commissioner's position. Okay. And PDP, they are warming up to send their own as well. I don't know the way with this. So, some of us said we should be shouting, jubilating. No, I shouldn't. For me, it's your right. That's fine. For me, I don't feel. Why should I be jubilating? Obaseki is just doing his job like I'm doing my own job now. I don't know. Hello, talk to me. Good evening to you. Your name, where you're calling us from. Are you there?
Hello, my name is Steve.
Okay.
Calling from Kent.
Okay, Mr. Steve calling us from Kent. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, what it is, my take on this is just
Obaseki see all this coming.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what people don't understand, a lot of people just think that Obaseki bring out his own money to pay PDP for them to give them chance. They don't think that that money belongs to the development of the state. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that money, if that money is Obaseki's money, Obaseki will not bring out that money.
Yeah.
He will not give that kind of money to PDP. You understand? Now he's struggling now. So at the end of the day, he's run for Shomula. Said, I don't want Shomula to be because of Godfather and all that. But now you stop with a group of people that they want to try to lynch more from him. Now he's struggling right now.
Yeah.
He don't know what to do.
Okay.
You understand? Previously, he was fighting with one man, which was Oshomole.
Now,
I can tell you
now he's fighting with how many?
He's fighting with only God knows how many people he's fighting with. But you and I know. You understand me?
Yeah.
So he's in a big mess. Believe me, Obaseki will leave that. He will do that this last term, or he will not do anything in Edo State. Take it or leave it.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for that. Thank you.
That's all, man. Yeah.
God bless you. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. Our brother was trying to call from Dubai. Let me call him back. I don't know. His network was very bad, but let me call him back. Okay, he's not picking up. Okay, all right. You are there with me. Is your network good now?
Yes, I'm there. Good morning.
Okay.
You see, you listen to what the last caller just said.
Yeah.
If you are fighting one man, as now you are fighting more than 200 people, more than 2,000 people.
Yes.
It will not going to be easy.
Yeah, I know.
And what I'm just trying to say is that if I should follow if I should contribute my own, I should do I will rather just tell my deputy governor to let's just as the move just carry our bag, we'll go back to it we come from. Because as it is now, the governor is not concentrating at all. He don't lose control. As Alex they talk no control.
My brother, PDP, even the smallest child in Edo State or in Nigeria, no, say PDP not be pushed over. These people, they now give and take that they do. So Governor Obaseki know waiting go pass through before he go there.
Yeah, according to what he just said now, the money he embezzled with PDP, they don't collect her, they don't chop her. All their life, all my life, when I the year PDP, ever since I was born, I always know say PDP now bring the money, share the money.
Yes.
That is what they need. That money is what they need. Now it's time for appointment. How will Obaseki challenge this appointment issue now?
Okay.
PDP want to bring their own. Obaseki want to bring their own. How will he? He will not.
Some people say more they jubilate.
We can never jubilate. If Obaseki no take down, then PDP will give Obaseki second wife. If they will tell us, you must marry this woman as PDP wife. You have a PC wife, you must marry. It's not really easy. Now wait till they pay me pass now.
Thank you, my brother.
You go they do now. You go just sit down for once and now they laugh. They laugh.
Well, someone like they London right now. He they London with us for yeah.
He go just there. He go they laugh them. He say, okay, I know 10 now before. Say I know they happen. I don't watch.
Thank you.
Anybody when wants stop what they do, you know go survive.
Thank you, my brother.
I will continue to call you every day from the world. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. All right. My people, one moment. Let me let's listen more to this. Let's listen more to this.
Let me bring Luke mine. So I asked those questions from Oshilama just so that you can be able to respond because it does agree with your position or the way you are seeing the problem. So he does believe, or from his own point of view, that the governor is not willing to shift grounds because he cannot come into the party, according to him, and not shift ground and want to dissolve without having to absolve. How do you react to the statement that he has made?
No, let's understand that it is a matter of legality. Don't forget that the people in question were duly elected, and the constitution of PDP clearly states how someone who was elected into a party position can be exited. One of the ways they do it is dissolution by the National Executive Committee. So what the governor said is, let us sit down and agree. How do we share? I'm bringing my people 50%. You are bringing your people 50%. Let's agree on the list.
Look,
when we agree on the list.
Okay, you guys cannot hear me. Oh, no, I didn't know. Oh my God, I didn't know. Wow. So sorry about that. I didn't know. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I don't know what happened. Do I need to refresh now? Okay, yes, you can hear me now. Okay. Yes, I use a software. Sometimes I don't know. So sorry about that. What I'm saying here, according to what that our brother from Chinese TV just said, okay, he said 50% is coming from PDP, 50% coming from Governor Obaseki. This is the agreement. PDP, there's a constitution that governs them. That same constitution is an umbrella that will also cover Governor Obaseki. He agreed to this constitution before coming in, before he came in, before he moved in, before he crossed over. He agreed on this constitution. Now, the constitution goes like this. Anything way they do, now 50-50. The security vote will go come now 50-50. 700 million, you take 350 million, we take 350 million. If not, you go your come down on Isaiah Yamu go win this election. No. She know say Isaiah Yamu will let her win this election. You know they come here. Oh. Ah, Obaseki can't look, because it can't wahala be this one. Anyway, my affair agree, make I enter. If I don't agree and I enter, I feel can't argue and later. You know, so sometimes if you can't argue and later they work. But Governor Obaseki now can't enter his side, he can't be trying making shake hand. Say no. At the end of the day, now they argue for the almost 1 year. Now it don't work. Now he not gonna get choice. He don't agree now on the 50-50. Governor Obaseki now don't bring it 12 disciples for screening. Why PDP are warming up? In the next couple of days, we will still come here, come break out for and say PDP does still bring their own 12 disciples for screening. PDPO can come from anywhere. If it come from Kanu, if it come from Ghana, if it come from Yugoslavia, if it come from anywhere, because you no concern Obaseki. Now, not saying I see the list. Now 12 commissioners now they get. Not be 12 now. Now it's supposed to be 24. So the situation where we day here now be say Governor Obaseki is under pressure and he's not speaking. And he cannot speak. He's not speaking and he cannot speak. And the only reason why he cannot speak, he doesn't want his future to be affected. Because remember, when these people finish, they have more destinations to go. Because of that, they are always loyal. We're talking about godfatherism. Godfatherism cannot stop. How are you going to stop it? This cannot stop, my people. Yes, you are right, Henry. The only way this can work, Governor Obaseki must step on toes. This is what I've been saying. People think say I don't like Obaseki. You know, the person when they told the truth, they don't like him. He needs to step on toes. That is the only way. The only way out. The only way out now is to step on toes. Tell Dan Obi to shish. Say, stop there, Dan Obi. I have my own life to live. I'm here to work for my people, and this is how I'm going to live it. If you don't like it, then get out. Dan Obi go come say, hey, you dey show most for me. You dey show most for me. Then they go fight, come out, we'll see them. But you know why Governor Obaseki cannot do it? Because where they go, he prefer to loyal to that area than to loyal to the Edo people in the south. That is where the situation lies now, my people. Fortunately, for some of you fighting for Governor Obaseki, he knew this. He saw it. He foreseen it. No talk, say, no, no. He was under pressure. He just jumped, put na lagoon. Where they run. You fall for inside lagoon. Say, hey, I don't know, say, who they there. I don't know when I take for put. I don't know. No. Governor Obaseki was already under pressure 7 months before his election. 6 months before his election, he was already thinking what to do. 5 months before his election, he was already diluting it. 4 months before his election, he was already digesting it. 3 months before his election, he was already contemplating about it. 2 months before his election, he was on standstill. He knew all was a pre-planned move. There's nothing like, I don't know when I take go there. All was a pre-planned move. He paid. He paid heavily. And that money not fit pay him back. He paid heavily. So my people, continue to fight for your principle. That's fine. I love that. If we don't get people like Una, if only us the talk, it's not gonna make sense. You know, for those of you criticizing, continue. If we don't still get people like you, it not go work. As long as you know insult them. That's how it's supposed to be. Every government all over the world needs opposition. But who is the opposition now for Governor Obaseki for Edo State? They're not they. Now only media be opposition now. Some of them say media not get power. They not get power. Who tell you now? So now there now go round up my people. We've been here since. I think we should round up now. We come back again when PDP bring their own 12 disciples for screening. We'll come still talk am. Because two fashions that we get now. Two fashions. Now we get for Edo State now. For some of them, now I say governor, he's supposed to step on toes. That's the only area I have problem with Governor Obaseki. From beginning, it came with the good intentions. But there's no way this can be utilized anymore. Because he's not talking, he's not stepping on toes. You need to. You need to step on toes. You need to. Even though you are forcefully removed, let the people know that, you get one governor that year. He really mean well for the Edo people. He really mean well for state people or whatever. But he was forcefully removed just because for a good. Your name will forever reign. But they know they do that one. Just imagine. Governor Obaseki, me, my finger was too crossed for him. Although, I'm still saying it, 3 years is a long years. Miracle might still happen. Who knows? Me not the quick give up on people though. I know the quick give up on people. I believe 1 minute, 1 second can change your life. You are not talking. You don't supposed to hold any political office if you cannot speak. We need somebody who can speak, somebody who can vibrate, somebody who can take actions at any time. These are the kind of people that can rule Nigerians. In case you guys don't know the quiet person. You guys stop applauding quiet people. That's not what we need now. We need somebody who can take actions on wrongdoings. Somebody who can take decisions so quick. Don't be saying something does spoil finish. They can't say, Governor, don't talk. After so many things, does no. I'm sorry, I'll continue to mention the name of Governor Wike. I'm proud of him. I like that man. He did speak. I ever watched the video which traditional rulers come see him for government house. Where they talk, go tell them, hey, you shut up. I never ask you to talk. He said, see that one. That one that is very big. He's a small boy. He's a small boy. I knew him. Look at him. Now he wear beads and oh God. For example, so we get someone like Governor Wike for Edo State. All this smelly thing in the name of Ohen, you think they'll be misbehaving? Governor Obaseki is too quiet for my liking. I'm sorry. I like him, but he's too quiet. I wish seeing an action man. Will you they take action? You know, it's too quiet now. Are you serving yourself or you are serving the people? The question why they ask. People where they protect this man, they know the fear answer this thing. I beg, if you call me next time, answer me. Who is Governor Obaseki serving? The people or himself? Because if now the people is supposed to be talking to the people at least once a month. Or even once in 2 months, it's not too bad. So I don't know. I'm not in support of APC or PDP. My channel, we don't work for any political parties. We don't work for any government. I've been accused before that I support Shomole or I support Obaseki. And the same me, Nigeria Watch is the one saying that Governor Obaseki should probe Oshomole. If I should send Oshomole to prison, if you know he's guilty of the Waterstone project. He refused. Now, the same me telling Governor Obaseki to step on toes, he refused. And some of our team say we don't like Obaseki. More you're quiet like this, and when they're abroad, they enjoy 24 hours light as me, they enjoy. And so, we cannot continue like this. We have brothers and sisters back home who are not enjoying this. They are suffering. See how much be dollar now. Nigerian currency is disvaluing every day. Although this one a federal, I'm not still go attack me. Wait till cause basic cause dollar. I know say because some of them when I tell they warm up, I don't know. All right, we'll round up here. Thank you very much, everybody. Help us to like the broadcast. 3 hours is a long, long hours. I appreciate every one of you. And I'm going to put a vote here now for us to see that there was a poll, and which I need to bring here. And the poll, we have 206 votes. If you're on the comment section, please vote now because I'm about to take it. I'll give you 1 minute to vote. Vote, 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 vote. Okay, 208 vote now. Okay, please click the vote. 2 people just joined the game. Is Obaseki working? Vote yes. Vote no if you think it's not working. I want to bring the poll on the screen right now. This poll have been there since yesterday. Abi? Yes. So we need to see what the people think. Now, wait till people talk. We have been here now for 3 hours. Make we see them. I want to bring it here now. I'm closing the poll right now. 3, 2, 1, and I'm closing it now. That's it. Okay, let me prepare the poll for you guys. Let me just bring it to your screen. Is Obaseki working? That's what we want to see now. Okay. Remember the last one we did within an hour. That one, I think I still have it here. I'll put it right there. Okay, end the poll. Yes, I've ended the poll. And I'm going to bring it to the screen. 1 minute, guys. Before we go, we need to see that. Just 1 minute, guys. The last one we did before this, I'll put that one there. We only did that one within 1 hour. So Obaseki actually won that. But people now disputed it and said, put it there for some time and let people vote. So I now put it there now for at least 36 hours. Okay. Now, this is the first one. This one was the first one. Obaseki won this. Do you agree that Governor Obaseki is working? This one was 3 days ago. Obaseki won with 58% yes, while 42% said no. Now, for today on, fortunately, Obaseki did not win this. Okay, Obaseki didn't win this, although it was close. Very, very close. We have 210 votes. You know, do you agree Governor Obaseki is working in Edo State? Yes or no? And tell us why. Okay. And 46% said yes. Why 54% said no, he's not working. He's very, very close as well. So our next poll is going to be January 2022 by the special grace of God. That will be our next poll, so that we can give time for the for Governor Obaseki to do some work now and to see if we can change some people's perception, over their own views concerning Governor Obaseki. So we'll give people some time. You never know. Governor Obaseki might perform miracle between now to January. But at the moment, this is the poll. Okay? This is the poll right there. Governor Obaseki is not working 54%. Why 46 said he's working? Although he's working. If you ask me, he's working, but he's not doing enough. That's all. But he's working. So my people, now we'll round up. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to say good night to my good people right there. Somebody tell me today, say, make I play freedom fighter music. We are allowed to play some certain music, not all musics, okay? Because of copyrights. I just wanted to understand that whoever that left that comment, I believe I saw something like that, but I can't remember who left it there. All right. Thank you, my good people. I need to have some rest as well. Thank you. We got to go now. Good night, my good people. I appreciate every one of you. Good nights.